make the road wash on them. How we do it when you watch right? Make sure you maintain speed limit. Oh.
Yes, good morning. Welcome to the program for today. Today is the 22nd of March, 2022. And we are here from now until 2 o'clock. By the way, tomorrow is the birthday, the 80th anniversary of the birth of Walter Rodney, African out of Guyana, African liberation fighter and intellectual out of Guyana, assassinated in 1980 by the black government of his country of birth. The black government of his country of birth in June 1980 at the age of 38 years old, assassinated by the government of the black government of Guyana. Walter Rodney tomorrow is his birthday, 80th anniversary of his birthday. We have a piece of music there. Yes, as you know, the advocates, I forgot what their full name is, the group of people call themselves the advocates, have arranged a demonstration against the refusal of the British and them crown to make back a part payment to the Africans who them the survivors of the rape of Africa by the British over the last 400 years. Last 400 years and more. We have a piece of music. All right, let us hear from an popular American singer of the mid-century, Patti Page. She'll make a suggestion to one who trying to hold her. Because here, go on home.
You're watching your watch, and I know what's on your mind. There's someone home waiting, and you're way over time. What should be so right is as wrong as can be. Go on home, you don't belong here with me. I love you, I love you, I love only you. But the one home who's waiting.
This is no love song. This is no love song. But it have the right message. Have a right message for all of the British subject. From the crown to the sole of them foot. From the crown of them head and the head of them crown to the sole of them foot. It also expresses the sentiments of a lot of our people who waking up or who not going to bed early, now go bother sleep early. Either them just waking up or them not going bother sleep early at the scheduled time. Decide to work on upwards through the night. You know, the night is the time when sleep is provided for, the most convenient to sleep and rest. And some people who have been educated and some people who have been elevated and all other kind of benefits and privileges they have enjoyed for a time in Babylon through their own efforts anyway. Not through Babylon is nice. Decide that they are going to use the evening of them life and of them career and go work overtime. Or use the evening of them life and career, work overtime and probably tile all upward through the night for the benefit of the younger ones who them will allow to either sleep or learn from them. Such as the people that organize this demonstration here now today against the rape and robbery and celebration of the British and them crown. The British and them crown. Let's get on with Patti Page. Not a love song by any means.
You're watching your watch, and I know what's on your mind. There's someone home waiting, and you're way over time. What should be so right is as wrong as can be. Go on home, you don't belong here with me. I love you, I love you, I love only you. But the one home who's waiting, she loves you too. She's worried and she's wondering, where can you be? Go on home, you don't belong here with me. Go on home, you don't belong here with me. Though I want you and I need you desperately, to hide here in the darkness is as wrong as can be. Go on home, you don't belong here with me. Go on home, you don't belong here with me.
Yes, that is the music of Patty Page from 70 years ago. 70 years ago. I'm not, I am not bound to do no whole talk in here now. I'll play some music and welcome your calls. Please call and make your contribution or your inquiry, whatever it is. The numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508, and 279-8473, 279-8473. Yes, good morning and welcome to the program.
Indeed, Brother Jerry.
Well, go on.
Breaking news on the international scene.
Yeah.
I gather that reggae star Jack Cure have been sentenced to 6 years in prison with credit for time served.
How much time him serve? How much time him serve already?
I'm not sure exactly, but I gather that the prosecutors was seeking 8 years, but the judge gave him 6 instead. Convicted for manslaughter. His claim of self-defense was rejected by the court, you know. As a matter of fact, I gather that...
who him the damage? Who him the damage again?
I believe it might have been a promoter, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, somebody who booked him for a program.
Yes.
Okay.
The legal team may choose to appeal the ruling in the Netherlands courts.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. As a matter of fact, the prosecutor can appeal also.
Yeah, in that country.
Within 2 weeks, if they disagree with the court's ruling.
Yeah.
Indeed. They have a right of appeal.
Thanks for that break there.
Go again?
Thanks for that news flash.
Indeed, Brother Jerry. I'll keep my ears to the ground. I shall return.
Hold on, man. Have any more? Next one. Good morning. Welcome.
On Mr. Small.
Oh, go on.
From there. So, for the high commission.
Come again.
So, for the British Council for Trafalgar Road there.
At the High Commission.
Yeah, the High Commission. So, people must stroll in 1-1, you know?
Yeah, the opposite the gate or at the gate side?
No, the opposite. Left on the next side. You hear me?
Yes, me I hear.
Yeah, but on the next side of the road, so, you know, things that pick up and have gone, you know, people must stroll in these places. So, I call you.
Yes, thanks for that update. They're supposed to It's supposed to
Yeah,
start.
man.
It's supposed to start 5 minutes time.
Yeah, man.
People step
So,
in, step one by one.
Yeah, man. So that gather, you know?
Placard.
All right.
Placard up.
Hello?
Any placard and placards are up.
I want alone, Mrs. So far, you know?
What it reads,
Over
sir?
there.
What it read?
Eh?
What it reads, sir?
It's across the road there. The lady every time.
Cross the road over by the gate side, on the side of the gate.
Yeah.
Eh?
Side of the gate there, so I need some news reporter there. So I'm going to alone have a plaque here so far.
Man, what's your dress, you know? What's your dress, you know?
I'm suggesting a full black and a black cap.
Yeah.
So, you know, Midday I go and hold up the mark to have a flag and
Yes,
so
man.
that's slowly little, man. So I call to you know what I'm going to
Thank you very much. Yeah, man. Thank you very much for looking out for us and listening,
Yeah.
calling out.
All right. Yeah. All right, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
That's great. Have any more? The numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508, and 279-8473. 279-8473. We have a next piece of music now. The next one is by Louise Bennett. Yes, it's a question. What make them try spin me wrong? I don't want to go fall down. Let's hear from Louise Bennett. All right, take the call first, please. Good morning, welcome.
Yeah, Bongo.
Yeah, turn down your radio there for me. Turn your radio.
Yeah, man, turn it.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, me there, man. We are roast breadfruit.
Come again?
And I build. We are roast breadfruit, yeah.
Oh, you're not roast yourself, you're roast breadfruit.
Yeah, I build stone wall and I build one great stone wall in our community. Don't turn up the radio, man. You don't disturb him. Come here, make you talk to him, you know.
All right.
Yes, Jeremy, there, man. You want to talk about Operation Barbarassa?
Go ahead.
I'm a Rasta Virgin want to talk to you.
All
You
right.
might talk then, I think. Yeah, we want to ban them to rise up. We want to placard them to rise against the royal family, oppressor,
Yes.
oppressor, from poor people from that time to this time. No, 70 years with our independence. 70 years with our oppression, man.
No, no 70 year. No 70 year.
Yeah, man, they're not welcome here, oppressors.
Yes, it's not 70 year of oppression. It's over 400 years from this set of people.
Yeah, but our 70 years here rule now. And Lagos, so she not welcome here, placard, rise up against it.
You know the first place she visit after she crown?
Jamaica.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jamaica should visit. 1952.
Yes, and no, 1953.
1953 should come after.
53.
Yeah. Okay.
Open one road named Queen Lowway.
Okay.
You never drive on the
Okay.
Queen Lowway yet?
No.
Out of Trelawney. You ever drive from here to Mobile? You ever drive from here to Mobile?
Yeah, man.
You drive from here to Mobile? Ever drive from here to
Yeah.
from Kingston to Mobile or from...
Yeah, man.
You drive on the Queen Lowway and don't know it.
Okay. Anyway, a straight fire, we say. A straight fire, we say, partner. Straight fire. She not welcome here. Talk back to Mark, you know. Yes, Bongo, man.
Yes, man. What
We're
go?
there, man.
Right.
Them out tired for serious, man. Can't get you out tired. How will you want to do? You want to job backyard?
Oh, we have a whole heap of music here for you.
All right. Because if you job backyard in a Bongo, it rocket purple grenade, them have to go fire. You know?
No, we're going to chase a crazy ball head out of town.
All right.
The one where she sell made ball off, you know.
Yeah.
There was-
But they are roast breadfruit, man, and tune in.
All right, cool, man. Thank you very much.
What's up, Bongo?
Oh.
Your girlfriend, I'm 16 and next month I'm 40, you know.
Who that?
Early. You have the cook shop down by the front there.
Yeah.
They have got to be about 5 kids.
Yeah.
2 for me and 3 for him.
No, me can't give you.
Yeah?
No.
Eh?
No, me give her and she can't get peace. Me give her all of them
All
and she
right.
can't get peace.
I'm full boss, them. My master full boss want some money, you know.
Which boss?
Combs, man.
Oh, yes.
I know Combs up pay money, them, yes, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, man, we truly, man.
All the best. Thank you. You hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, thank you, bro. One more caller. Next one. Good morning and welcome.
Yeah.
Well, go on.
Yes, man, we're there.
Yes, delicate in a Clarkstown.
Yeah, I tell you, man. Close to the Queen low way.
Yes.
Yeah, out of Discovery Bay.
Yes.
Yeah.
From Discovery Bay to down to Rio Bueno.
Rio Bueno, yeah.
Yes, man. Yeah, man. So how is that going?
Yeah, man. Yeah, we see them a prepare up a culture here. I tell them I wait for the Queen grand picking in them.
Which culture are that?
Up at Trenchtown.
Oh, yes. Them a visit this, huh?
Yeah, say, at the boys say at the him want go without the invitation hold me. Say him a go over Trenchtown.
Go to Trenchtown. The Queen's son did go and go put on one dreadlocks wig, you know. You remember?
Yeah.
Remember him go put on dreadlocks wig? You know there are some wig where them sell tours with dreadlocks hang down under one tam?
Yeah.
You know what I talk about?
I know what you talk about, man.
Yeah, so him did put on one of them wig there. I think him did I put him on kettle drums up in that region.
Yeah, because I see all the man up there with that chalice, you know, say I wait till when the grandson come.
Yeah.
So I'm a practice it out. Yeah, they're on a demonstration.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, good.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
I tell you.
Yeah, man, only for patience we have to exercise.
Yes. But I'm still glad. Ones out there put up resistance, said we.
Yes, I'm mostly resistance to the government of Jamaica is a sellout. Mostly resisting the government of Jamaica, which is a sellout.
Yeah.
For the Crown of England always find some people amongst the African to boast of, say them sell out, you know?
Yes, man. Boast them, say them conquer, say them capture Rasta.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, keep in touch with Wagwan and anything else here, please.
Yes, man. No problem, man.
All the best. Naturally,
all right. Oh, there are yellow sister Johnson over Virginia.
Which one of the Virginia?
Over US.
Oh,
yeah,
Sister
man.
Johnson.
She lay down there, but she a listening to the program.
What going on with Sister
Sister Jem good.
Yeah. Okay.
She want to link you, see if she can see what can go on, because she assists the people over Ethiopia.
Oh yes, I heard about her move there.
Yeah, man. Over Lalibela.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
As soon as she can get in touch, we'll link you, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much. Jem Morrison, right?
Yes, man.
That's all the best.
Here.
Next one again. Good morning. Welcome.
Yes, good morning, Jerry.
Oh, go on.
Midday, it's overcast already.
I don't go outside, go look up on the moon.
Okay, where are you? Is it overcast like rain gonna fall again?
Where are you?
In St. Andrew.
Where are you?
In St. Andrew.
St. Andrew?
Yeah.
That's our wellness yard?
We're in St. Andrew.
Eh?
I'm not gonna call we're in St. Andrew.
Oh, you're wellness yard?
No, man. I don't know which part of wellness is.
Oh. Yes, man, you don't have to reveal your whereabouts.
Okay, what I want to touch on the topic is, you did ask me where is Denmark. Whoosh.
Where is what?
No, I did. When I did tell you that Denmark was a European country,
yes,
time, and you say push part in Europe. Anyway, it's in North European. It is a North European country, a Scandinavian country.
Yes.
And they said it border to the right. I think the right with Germany. Understand?
Or to the east.
Yeah, to the east. Yeah, so you're correct.
Yeah.
And so it is a Scandinavian country.
Yeah.
With it up north.
We're up in the North Sea there.
Yes, yeah. Which part Sweden there, and
Yes.
which part Finland there, and
Yes.
which part Norway there. Yes.
Good, yes, yes.
Understood. Okay, that's a topic that I want to touch on about a singer.
Yeah.
Jackie Rory just get sentenced,
Yeah.
6 years sentence. They're not really take what I said, but they can listen.
Yes, I heard say it's true.
Hear about it. Okay.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah,
him get almost get a permanent stay.
Yeah.
And
But I
that up in the same Scandinavia too.
No, that's in Holland. Holland, the side of Germany.
Oh, Holland little lower.
Yeah, local law. It's the side of Germany. Dutch country. Yeah, he gets 6 years. What I hear that if he was a citizen here or a European citizen, he'd have spent 2 years and they would have put something on his foot.
If you track him.
Yeah, but Chu is not a citizen here, he'd have to spend the whole the full 6 years. They don't even take off something off fight.
Them take off something off our.
No, I think say like some of them in the country them just take off something off fight, like in the mileage just them give him 6 years but spend like 4.
No, what happened is that him was in jail for a while.
Yes,
Some years to them
in jail.
years to them take that into consideration and give him a little shorter stay.
No, I hear that they still check that on it. Like the 6 months, that means them that get 5 years and 4 months. With the 6 months, it does still be 6 years anyway. But what I was saying, I think them that just take off a look at thing off it, like say a film direct about it, they said they must spend it.
Who him did assault again?
They said it's some show promoter, something like that.
Yes.
He must boom did and so forth. But what happened is, Jackie, you have to be careful with the phone.
Yeah.
Because me, it's a phone record even play to. You must be careful, even if you never mean something and show your item at that time and so forth. And thing. But me, you say that promoter to, running in whole heap of trouble, with people,
Right, thief people.
Alone,
Right.
And I hear that him allegedly that he make other gentleman get sentenced to where he's from Jamaica.
But gentleman not come from Jamaica. Gentleman not come from Jamaica.
What's it?
Gentleman not come from Jamaica.
No.
Gentleman not come from England.
Who you stalking? The show promoter or the gentleman where I just mentioned?
No, you have a reggae artist named Gentleman. You don't know.
No, man. Gentleman come from Germany. I'm not talking about no reggae.
But you know the business. You know the business good, man.
I'm just talking about the show promoter where.
No, may I tell you, say you know the business good and you don't even want to take credit for that.
Okay, yeah.
You know the business good.
Yeah, man. I know artists, a lot of artists I know.
Eh?
Yeah. But the show promoter will make Jackie or get sentenced. I hear that allegedly that somebody he make some kind of problem with him. Some quote like that and they did get sentenced.
Eh?
Then so he should be careful. But I don't know what to say, but he should have known those things. They just come from a couple years ago. They come from jail. They cannot do vice record and check the man and all these things. When it come
you mean Jackie or just come from prison? You mean Jackie or just come from prison a few years ago?
Couple years ago, yeah.
No, but him licensed, Him a firearm license. No, hold on it. Him a firearm license. Hold on, man. Him a firearm license,
I know that he has firearm license.
Then after man get firearm license in Jamaica, you can't do anything. You can't do about anything,
What I'm saying, when it comes on to those countries, those European countries, you have to be very careful. It's video evidence. They use it against you, like Jamaica, where you have video evidence and nothing come out of it.
Yeah.
If you cut a man and he can't show and the judge can't see on a phone or anything as long as it's credible.
And somebody did video when him cut the man?
No, me not know. I don't know. But what I hear that he send the gentleman message, voice note.
Oh, so the message come as evidence.
Yes.
Say my threat.
And then play it in court.
That means say
me do this to him and support.
Yes.
And to him hurt him now. Him hurt him and him still a send check message and thing and it play in a court. Allegedly I hearing, so I hear. I don't know if it's true, but possibility is true because Jack Fury coming at this already with I don't know if it was popcorn and some woman and they said Jack and some girl from foreign and some vice no colleague with them vice themselves allegedly them say Jack Fury. I don't know. But that's why I'm saying before that he should have been aware of those things.
Yeah, but not only that, like when him do a sentence at Jamaica already, him should have more beware. But but after doing the sentence and it come like the sentence expunge, you know expunge?
Yeah.
That's when them wipe it off and like you never did do it, you know? Like when a woman that get back virginity.
Yeah.
Yeah, well Jack you know when him get hold on it. When him get firearm license in Jamaica come like film sentence with expunge, you know.
Yeah.
When you get a firearm license now after you go to prison and come like everything overlooked so probably
what
get killed.
What hurt me too is the look the data we him have to, you know. You understand?
What?
He have a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I look at daughter and she gone out of his life for many years now.
Yeah.
You understand?
Anyway.
When maybe
alright, we don't want to hurt the family too much.
Alright, then so take care, yeah?
Yeah, so maybe the promoter get cured now after them thing they reach him. Maybe him not try it again. Right, yeah, next call. Good morning, welcome. Late.
Midday, I'll listen to you, yeah? Alright.
Yes, alright. Yeah, next call. Good morning, welcome.
Jerry.
Go on.
Woodstock from Fire Hill, man.
Come again? Woodstock?
From Brandon Hill.
Woodstock?
Mm.
Yeah, man, what go on?
Yeah, man, play music with me. Impossible Dream by Luther Vandross.
Eh?
Yeah, and dedicated to the people when you got march today.
So it's an impossible dream?
Huh?
What is an impossible dream?
Oh, I want to dedicate a song.
Me know me hear that part, but what is the impossible dream?
Impossible Dream?
Yeah.
The meaning of the word the song still impossible dream.
Yeah, so what is the impossible dream what you're telling the march, the demonstrator them about?
When the music play you hear what it means.
Yeah, but you want to say we pack up with the whole part music, but maybe if you give me a clue, you know, because I don't really play music without listening it first, you know. Usually. But unless me know it before. What is the impossible dream where you are referred to?
When you listen to music.
No, I am asking you. We are converse and I know you want it as a surprise, but as I tell you, we don't really know usually play music that you don't know unless you listen it before, because you have to be careful while playing, because sometimes you play all music or something inappropriate inside it. So what is a dream? Alright, do him without even talking about the music. What is the impossible dream of the marchers that you want, of the demonstrators that you're referring to?
Alright, Jerry, listen.
Oh, you know, I want to tell you. Oh, you say that, Alright, we're not going to play no music for throwing a word upon them still. If it reasonably a little more, maybe we could have played, but not if we can't discuss it. We have no more call? Alright, let's hear from Miss Lou. I'll tell you about colonization in reverse. Reverse it upon them. Yes, the numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508, and 279-8473. 279-8473. Ready for Miss Lou? Let's go.
What's a joyful news, Miss Matty?
Stop it there for me. By the way, this is a composition by Miss Lou, but I think it's going to be done by some children. I don't even know the name. What's the name of the children? All right, let us. All right, no, play a little piece right there.
What's a joyful news, Miss Matty? I feel like me heart going burst. Jamaica people colonizing, England in reverse. By the hundred, by the thousand, from country and from town. By the shipload, by the plane load, Jamaica is England bound. Them
Alright,
pour out of Jamaica. Everybody future plan is forget them.
Yes, good morning. Welcome to the program.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Pleasant
Welcome.
good morning, sir.
Welcome. Wagwan.
Midday, man. Anyway, the caller they want you and word for the march of them about impossible dream.
Yeah, you know the
You
music.
know,
right?
no, I don't know any, but the truth is, I see where I come from still.
But I want to know where I'm going.
Well, you know, good. Sometimes it's not good to assume, but sometimes it's safe to assume. Say, it might basically I say, you know, where the marchers them, where the marchers achieve, it's impossible. But we Africans, not impossible for we. Drive on our side.
Exactly, because we were not expected to be here talking on a phone and a drive car and enjoy part of the life, although we are suffer things still.
Exactly. So, more shout out to Cabo.
Yeah.
Everybody who are going to be there, all of the Africans, them, you understand, continue to represent, you understand, and the freedom fighters, I'm going to big you up Jerry as a good teacher, and listening for years now, and we'll continue to listen, and so on. I'm just big up that station, yeah, Bess, Bess FM, you know, great job, you know.
Thank you very much.
And, yeah, man, without going no further, you know, because I don't engage in too much conversation this morning because I have some work to mash up and I don't know a thing said.
Yeah.
But I just want to know, say, yo, we are listening and we are learn as young people and older people and middle age.
Yeah.
And we know the truth and the truth are going to set we free, you understand? And we have to go fight for some of them truth too.
Yeah.
And we're willing to live for the truth. And if it means that come to the test and we have to go die for it, we die for it same way. Because we know, that is not something where we not used to. You understand? Something on a part of life. But where you going to march or where you going to dead for, make it be something worthwhile.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
Worth life.
Worth life. Definitely, my boss. So, big up again. Shout you up, look more and mash up some work. I drive, I'm just come off up on another location, you see me?
Yes, man. Watch your road. I think name caution.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, Rasta. Big up.
Thank you very much. Have any more? Next one again. Good morning. Welcome. Are you there? Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome. Wagwan.
Morning, Uncle Jared.
Wagwan.
The brother who called about the impossible dream is not... If you know the song, you...
I just remember it now. It have a different meaning. It's true. To dream the impossible dream.
Yeah?
To dream the impossible dream.
Right.
Yeah, so it is the opposite. It is the opposite of what I was wondering about.
Right.
And therefore
it's
the caller...
a song of encouragement.
Yeah, the caller is justified, but I know he wanted it to be like a surprise, but...
Right, me know.
Some people don't like you to query.
Yeah.
If I did remember, I know it very well from your little boy, but if I did remember, I wouldn't did test him so much. But no one can blame or charge us for testing.
No, man. You're perfectly right. But just in case you never realize which song it is.
Yeah.
That's what I call it.
As a talk, it come like it just a light bulb, a light switch, not even the bulb, just a light switch turn on. And
Yeah, man.
I remember.
It's actually a song of encouragement that they must take on the quest, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far it might be.
Did Sinatra sing it? I'm trying to remember.
Wolferman sing it, Wolferman did sing that song there.
Yeah.
So, If you
You can see, if you can look for that music, the Impossible
several
Dream.
names come up.
To Dream an Impossible Dream, or just
To fight
dream.
them beatable foe.
Yeah. Sammy Davis Jr., did he sing it?
Yes, I think Sammy Davis Jr.
I think him is the most popular one. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Well, the caller probably felt.
Yeah, man. It's a good song to play at this.
Or they request one from Vandross, but you have one from Sammy Davis Jr. Look for Sammy Davis one. We'll come to a compromise. Sammy Davis one, and maybe we'll play Luther Vandross. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the help, here, sir.
No problem, boss. Take care.
Thank you very much. Next one. Our call. Go ahead, please. Good morning.
Yes, Jerry. Good morning again.
Go on.
Well, now that I find out that the song really, I encourage them.
Yeah.
Me go insinuate or assume me wrong.
Yeah.
So, if you can find the tune and,
Yeah.
play it for him, you understand? Play
Yeah,
it for
man.
the
I myself concede to him that when I remember it now, it is really positive. But I have a duty to query things if I'm not sure.
Yeah. I was sorry to say we could have go to the airport and do what those other person do and make the plane lift off and go somewhere else before these people come here. They've son of the enslavers.
Yeah, the people the people I think in Belize who stopped them, I think they came by water trying to land on a fishing beach or somewhere. The people in Belize, the Carib, the Aborigine, blocked them from come. But because this is now air, I think it's Ireland and them coming by, or is it them coming by them yacht Britannia?
Yeah. Jamaican people, me just say this too now. If 70 years this the Queen upon her throne and she have not apologized or even concede, the legacy with them left, the nasty, murderous, you name it, all the adjectives that I can use that are wicked. You understand? They don't do that. Why should we expect our grandson or any of them who them school and teach, you understand, to continue the same thing? You understand? Why should we welcome them? Our government, both JLP, PMP, are to be ashamed of letting over 60 years now of so-called independence, letting these people continue to use them as puppets against we as Africans.
Yes, of course. But you see, part of the reason is that the government of Jamaica claim that them never invite them, is them send and ask them if it's all right for them come. But the reason why they would do that and confident of a welcome by the government is that them know say Wholeness and the JLP is some wannabe. Them wannabe. Wholeness imagine himself, turning an idiot and imagine himself to be some Jamaican royalty, just like how Portia Simpson did imagine herself to be some Jamaican queen. So Portia Simpson did suggest that too.
Yeah, man, I remember.
Yes, Portia Simpson did say she loved the queen and she liked the queen very much, and she's a very nice person, but why not have a Jamaican queen himself? That time she imagined herself as some Jamaican queen. And she'll tell you, say, Wholeness, our son. After them start calling Prince Andrew. The whole of them are wannabe. Wholeness are really brown nose. Brown nose,
Well, it's sad we live in a quote-unquote 21st century, right? And information is so widely available to every one of us to research these things, and to find out about the legacy that they left us.
Yeah.
And if and this is why, me personally, as a man where, go to church and, listen to certain things, when, I put two and two together, I say, even though I blame the two ruling party, the church, have to be blamed so much for these two, because them silent when they be silent, and when they come out to certain things, you hear them vocal. So they are culpable too, you understand? Because Andrew is a part of the Adventist movement, our church, and so on. That umbrella group not coming out and talking about these things that he is doing, and health minister talk about throwing up and vaccinated. Could go on and on.
Yes.
I could go in with so much things and for much years. I mean, I say, but no, sir. Them wicked just like the Queen. And I could have did it with Jesus where they not teach me about
No.
never practice them film gospel.
No.
Could never
That's why most of the so-called church them switch from the worship of Jesus to the worship of Mary. You know?
Mm-hmm.
'Cause that more suit them.
Anyway, big up your Rasta.
All right, thank you very much, here, sir.
Yes, sir.
One more call. All right, let's take the next call. Good morning, welcome.
Yeah, man, maybe a little from morning, but me that cut up my color low, you know?
Okay.
I'm out of my organic farm.
Yes.
It's very soft and nice, like I want the color low eat. Nice. All the tomato them fat on the tree. All the corn them turn up back, you know?
That's good.
And I go on, you know? I tell you, you know?
The breeze get them a break.
I find myself not fear stress over no whole heap of worm and things, you know?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, everything we use spray it, organic, same thing.
Yeah.
We eat cayenne pepper, garlic, orange peel, neem, you know?
Yes, sir.
All the things that we eat and consume, we are used for keep the little insects them where my pass through a beer, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, man, but they are give thanks, you know, really about the people them talking about the Queen and people visit and all that stuff, you know, and one thing I know, though, you know, the worst hate is when you hate yourself, you know.
Come again. The worst hate.
The worst hate is when I want to hate themselves.
Yes.
Because you can't stop people from hate if they want to hate you. But when you start to hate yourself, no, it's terrible, you know.
Yes. You kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah, you say, no matter what freedom they might say, then give you independence, you know. If we not build, we economy, if we not build, we economy, you know, we are going to have a problem same way. And if we build with economy, and we not build with force, we might in a problem same way. Because if you look on Ukraine, you know, because it seems like a prosperous land and grow and do a thing.
Yeah.
But the army, not that big to stand up to some big guys, some giant army out there. So they carry every tool upon them, you know. So, this is building economy, you have to build the army at the same time, you know. Yeah. Spiritual and physical.
One thing I want to remind you. You say 1962 and before and after. The British and many other colonialists, them claim say, when them organize independence, so-called independence, and push out them colony one by one, or sometimes them push them out in a group, so them push out federation. They claim that is amends them a make for them cruelty before, you know. Them claims that when them all cut country loose as independent, them claims say a compensate for the wickedness of them do before, you know. Or them, you know, so them claims that them is to get credit for give country independence, because then give back everything. You know, like a man have a woman or a man abduct some young girl, have them in their house 2 weeks, rape them, and then after 2 weeks, when them find them have to find food for them. And him let them go after 2 weeks. Him claim say him reverse the crime them with him, because see they are me let them go and we must go free now. Yeah. You know. Thank you very much.
Coming from the biblical point of view with them people, you know. When you make promise to them, you have to keep it, but them not around for break for them promise to us, you know, to people.
No, that is them nature. Them nature is trick.
Yeah.
Trick or treat. Trick.
African people, we have many African leaders who teach us things. Study them. Study Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, Selassie the First, the Bongo Jerry, same way about the fire. Bless up, they are listening.
All right, thank you very much. Yes, I could have a little piece of children, not much of it. Colonization in reverse. Louise Bennett.
What's a joyful news, Miss Matty? I feel like me heart going burst. Jamaica people colonizing, England in
A great nation deserves a great radio station. 100.5 Bess FM for the good of all Jamaicans.
You're listening to Bess
100.
If there is one thing the COVID-19 pandemic has highlighted, it's the need for the adoption of technology in almost every aspect of daily life, especially the education of our children. Prior to the pandemic, the Culture, Health, Arts, Sports and Education Chase Fund had been helping schools to acquire IT resources through its Technology Enhancement Program, TEP. But over the past 2 years, the fund had intensified efforts under the initiative. Project Manager Latoya Akwat Foster and Project Officer for Education at Chase, Shannon Guthrie, recently joined Vaughn Davis on JIS Radio's online discussion program Studio 58A to discuss the support being provided to schools under TEP. Here's an excerpt of their interview.
At the time, before COVID, the Technology Enhancement Program was geared toward introducing technology into the classroom. Now remember, our target market are the babies, 0 to 6 age group. And so you won't optimize their learning experience with just chalk and talk. And so we saw the need to assist some of these infant schools with what we called interactive whiteboards, where they can see visuals, they can hear sound, they can go on the screen, and with the touch of a finger, they can move an object from left to right. And so we thought it was a good complement in the classroom for our early childhood cohort to introduce a technology enhancement program to enhance their learning. Since COVID, we have broadened the technology enhancement program to include tablets and printers for the schools. So you'll find that it was an enhancement, a further enhancement of the technology enhancement program by introducing tablets that could connect to the board. And so the teacher could be in the classroom connecting with her children while the children are at home. The other component of the program was the distribution of printers to schools. We recognized that there were some students who could utilize a tablet because they had access to Wi-Fi and internet connectivity, and so the tablets could work. But there are some students who live in an area without any sort of internet connectivity. They would still need to receive learning supplies. And so what we did was provide some schools with printers and paper and toners, a supply of paper and toners that would last them for a period of time, that will allow them to print materials for the children who may not be able to access the internet on a tablet.
And I would imagine it was in some areas which would have been vulnerable, right? Because I don't think you guys necessarily would focus on giving it to just the schools you already have. So talk to me about the selecting the schools and how that whole process went. Shannon, I want to bring you in. So talk to me about that.
Sure. So if I may add, when it comes to even prior to COVID, we have a relationship with the Early Childhood Commission. And so the Early Childhood Commission, being in 7 regions across the island, would have a database and current data as it relates to the school's needs and what are the gaps that need to be met in order to meet certification and in order to just operate within the space as time changes. And so what you found is that we had that listing, that database coming out of the ECC that would guide almost all of these projects under the technology program, whereby we would look at the schools that, for example, for the smart boards, we look at schools that are close to achieving certification and then decide that they were suited for a smart board based on the fact that most of their immediate and basic needs have been met.
Project Manager Latoya Akwat Foster and Project Officer for Education at Chase, Shannon Guthrie, in an interview with Vaughn Davis on JIS Radio's online discussion program Studio 58A. Be sure to catch the full interview on our Facebook page at Jamaica Information Service. And of course, remember to like, comment, and share.
The following is a message from the Ministry of Tourism.
Without a doubt, tourism is Jamaica's #1 industry, and our dedicated workers are its greatest asset. Jamaica would not be the heartbeat of the world without you. As the industry rebounds from the impact of COVID-19 pandemic, we truly need all hands on deck, yours included. Vaccination holds the hope for tourism's full recovery. In addition to COVID-19 protocols, it is the only comprehensive way to fight the pandemic and save lives. I am therefore urging every worker in the tourism and hospitality industry, in all the subsectors, including accommodation, attraction, entertainment, transportation and craft, to do your part and get vaccinated. Do it for yourself, your family, your workplace, and your community. Do it for Jamaica, land we love. Stay safe. Get vaccinated.
The preceding message was brought to you by the Ministry of Tourism.
A production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
One in. A hurricane we name. Are we rough? Whether we are man hurricane or woman hurricane. We want you know that. We come here to mash up building, blow down things and take life. Flood out place. We no ramp. We no respect no one. So no take no chance with we. Listen to Adprem and prepare. Hurricanes do happen, so be prepared. Yes, be prepared.
A message from the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management.
There will be days when you're too tired to move, to drive, but you think you have to because your vehicle won't wash itself, right? But no, you don't have to visit a car wash. 123 Mobile Car Wash will come straight to you. Yes, you heard right. 123 Mobile Car Wash is offering services in Kingston and St. Andrew and St. Catherine. We shampoo and detail cars, trucks, offices, and more. No job too small. Call us at 876-631-3400. 123 Mobile Car Wash. We come to you.
Half a tree, one and drive, half a tree. Bossy, how you do I take taxi start?
Jano, I want to tell you, say, 2 months now, my transmission mash up, you know, and I check everybody and can't hear nothing positive.
Yeah, hear me? You waste all that time I shop around and never call the experts. Winters Auto have them. Them have over 35 years of experience and them diagnose the problem and get back your transmission brand new. For them service excellent and efficient. Trust me, man. You hear me? Call them at 929-7040 or go to them at 106 Maxfield Avenue, Kingston 13 and talk directly to the boss. Just tell them I'm me, send you.
Wow, you big star. Yeah, man, respect my boss.
I try and call you, cause trust me.
Waiters Auto Spares and Repairs, good afternoon.
Ah, what a relief.
What should a taxi service do for you? On-Time Taxi Service is more than just a ride to the other side of town. They offer clean and spacious vehicles, reliable service, and promise to always look out for their customers. They'll come when you call and take you where you want to go on time.
Call us at 926-3866. We are something special on the road.
Vejan Printers for all your printing needs. We specialize in calendars, flyers, brochures, and more. Call us today at 968-7506. That's 968-7506. Or visit us at 4 East Bloomsbury Road, off Hagley Park Road. Vejan Printers, your best choice in printing.
The Aeronautical School of the West Indies presents Squawk 876, a fun and informative program where you will learn about flying, aircraft systems, weather, maintenance, and much more. Tune in to Bess 100 FM this and every Wednesday at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Coming back on a
Yes, indeed, it's redemption time with Apostle Clive Campbell presenting a life-changing, life-challenging message to encourage, inspire, and motivate you towards your destiny. Every Tuesday night from 9:30 p.m. until 12:30 a.m. and on Saturday from 9 o'clock until 10, right here on Bess 100 FM. It's redemption time.
I'm standing.
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats Bess FM.
What's that joyful news, Miss Matty? I feel like me heart going burst. Jamaica people colonizing, England in reverse. By the hundred, by the thousand, from country and from town. By the shipload, by the plane load, Jamaica is England bound. Them pour out of Jamaica, everybody future plan is to get one big time job and settle in the motherland.
What a island, what a people. Man and woman, old and young, just a pack them bag and baggage and a turn history upside down.
Some people do like travel, but for sure them loyalty, them all a home up cheap fare
to England agency.
And week by week them shipping off them countrymen like fire, but immigrate and populate
the seat of the empire.
Uno see all life is funny. Uno see the turn about. Jamaica lift the box bed out of English people mouth. For when them catch a England and start playing them different role. Some will settle down to work and some will settle for the door. GN say the dough is not too bad because they paying she £2 a week to seek a job. That suits our dignity. GN will never find work at the rate how should I look. For all you should stay for anti-ban coach and read love storybook. What a devilment in England. Them face the war and brave the worst. I'm wondering how them go and stand colonizing in reverse. Aye, aye, aye.
Walk good on your way and good up he walk with you. Walk good every day and good up he walk with you. Walk good every day, walk good on your way. Walk good, good follow you. If you just walk good, walk good.
Yes, welcome back to the program here now in the second hour of the program, and that was the children. I don't know the name of the group. We need to give them credit, find out the name of that group who did that Louise Bennett poem Colonization in Reverse by some children of Jamaica. And I was just trying to catch up with some of the images and videos and things that are being sent from this assembly and protest there in front of the British High Commission. Yeah. Oh yes, I hear that it's Calabar Infant and Primary School. I know that school quite well. Downtown there, junior, Calabar what? Oh yes, I really have a Calabar Junior High School, different from Calabar High School up at Reddy's Road. Yes, but that is downtown there, coming from the same source of the Calabar missionaries who went to Africa and Nigeria, I think, and came back and established some educational institutions in Jamaica in the 1800s. Infant, okay. So what call here? As I said, I was just catching up with the, trying to catch up with the state of the demonstration up by the British High Commission. Let us get back to the phone. Good morning and welcome.
Morning, Jerry.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. I just want to say to brothers and sisters who are going out there, and if they get close enough, wherever you are, if you're listening, if you get close enough to William and Kate, please insist and letting them realize or shout it out or say it out, however that they can, that The enslavement was one thing. The division was another.
The what? The division.
The enslavement was one thing. The colonization was another. And then the division of our people.
Yes.
Because in the 40s, 50s, they came to Jamaica, another island, to get people to work. And of course, things wasn't as great as everybody going away to make a few extra bucks.
You mean, Rachel, you mean that they came to Jamaica after the war for Africans? Hold on, please. They came to Jamaica after the Second World War for Africans to come help build back Britain after the war.
Yes, build back the country. And build it. We did. More Jamaicans than any other Caribbean island. Now, that's one of the reasons for so much Jamaicans being in England.
Yeah.
Now, some of us had no choice because we were little babes, little children, and just getting to understand things, and your parents is leaving, so they take you with them. Right? When we did get to London, because, the people were going all over Birmingham, Manchester, Liverpool, everywhere, but we went to London. Racism was ripened, but maybe not as ripened as other places at that time. But we had to fight. So if we didn't have our stamina, integrity and tenacity, a lot of us would have been broken.
Yeah.
The first thing that we found out was the division with the Caribbean people, and we found that was really strange. You go to a country, but then and you see lots of other black people, but there's a thing about Jamaicans. They always were. They taught the St. Lucian and Dominican and Trinidadian and all the rest to stay away from the Jamaicans.
They were taught this by the British?
Yes. From the time they land at the airport. I mean, I have even friends who can be and her the same age, and she can tell you that.
Yeah, I know. I know that.
Yeah, stay away from them Jamaicans. Because they always see Jamaicans as being rebellious response to them. But my thing is this. You can only rebel if somebody is your parent and you're being unruly. We stood up for our rights wherever it is that we went. I remember when I first went for my, when you're like 13, 14, and you go to the youth employment officer to express and for them to know what it is you want to do with your life.
That are the labor exchange?
No, it's part of the school. It was part of the school then. When you reach that age, they find out what is it you want to do.
Your career
yes.
ambition.
So, yes. And so I think now they just say career officer. But, at that time. And I remember one woman who was at that time saying to me, I couldn't be an artist because I was black. And
hold on. One woman at the career office saying to you, the young girl, adolescent, that you must not choose. Don't think of an artistic career because they are black.
Yeah, and there's not much. She don't know of any black person who was an artist. And I remember putting my hand at my Kimbo, so to speak, and saying, well, I'm going to be a designer and I'm going to be an artist, and that's what I'm going to be. She had no right to say that, but I didn't know that. At that age, I couldn't complain because, you're just getting into the system. But what I want to share with people here, a lot of us seem to think that we all had it great. Some of us had to fight. You know how many riots there were in London? And it wasn't about being bad or being bully or being rebellious. It was about standing up for your rights.
Yeah, getting people off your back.
Right, and eventually, then you find the Jamaicans and the St. Lucian and Dominican and everybody else were getting the same fight. So we realized that it's a prejudice, racist attitude that was against us. So that's how a lot of us got to stick together. You know, right now, I wish I could be there to ask William, or tell him, not ask him, it's time your mother, your grandmother rather, let go of Jamaica and have some kind of decency in knowing that the land is here for the people and does not belong to her. I mean, I used to say that over there, so it's not new. You know, and people think because you got a British accent, you don't know about racism and all that. We've been there, all of us done that right through the 80s up to the 90s. And that's why I made sure that my children were educated and they couldn't push them around. Because I always say to them, anywhere you go to get employment, the only way you shouldn't get it unless you're not qualified. So when there's a government, and I wouldn't say we have a government, because it's not everybody who have a government. It's the Parliament House who have a government. When Jamaica, I don't know what to really call it, I want to be rude, but when those people in the government house, then, put it that way, put themselves up to be honorable, most honorable and all that, is only because they want to seem like they're above the people, but the Queen herself should know. And if she doesn't know, now her grandchildren have been all over the world. They have mixed with so many different people. They know history. I don't see no reason for them to hang on to Jamaica. In fact, they should have some conscience to know now that hanging on to Jamaica is putting a more noose around their neck, because they also have children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. How do they think they're going to have it? It will become, as you say, the cross is off your parents. They've got a name for it here. Like you'd say, what is it you say when family is disturbing and disgraceful and they have children, you expect their bad luck or whatever it is to fall on them?
Yeah, man, them so-called karma, yeah.
Right. So now is the time for them to think about that. And if this government have any sense at all, you, male, female, in that house, you would stop this. Stop this facade.
Hello, Rachel. You're wasting emotion. Hold on, please. You're wasting emotion expecting moralistic and good behavior from the politician of the two major parties in Jamaica.
I get it, but you know how it is.
No, but we don't want to waste. Look here, you know about economics and economizing. We have wasted enough emotion already. It is not good for us. We don't want to waste anymore when our emotions and our control of our thinking and conserving our anger and all them things is so much important here now. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. What is good? I have to go to another call now. But what is good is when we ourselves exercise now some tolerance for people who might be just waking up to the thing that we've been talking about for a long time, including some of the professional, well-accomplished people well up in their age, 60s, 70s, 80s, who now decide to take a stand, and we might be tempted to ridicule them or to be impatient or to be saying, you were just recently aligned with Jamaica government, or you were just recently nonchalant about the African struggle and things. Just like how you as Jamaican had to be kind of patient with the Caribbean people when they started to realize that the racism was against all of them and that the Jamaican behavior was not something to disidentify with. You understand
Yes.
Call me back later. We can get into your other thing that we need
yes,
you to.
cool.
Hold on, please.
So
hold on. I have to really go now. Call us back and we can get into the other thing that you want to encourage, which is the linking up of the economic and producing people amongst us who decide that we are going to be self-reliant. But thank you very much, here.
Yes, you're welcome.
Looking back for your call before the program finish.
All right.
Yeah, man. Any more? All right, we have the piece of music now to Dream, The Impossible Dream. Sammy Davis Jr. And then later on we can listen to Luce of Andros, which was requested by the caller. Let's go.
This is from Les Mis, and I'd like to do it for you and for the audience of your Love Network, but particularly to the home folk in Vegas, and for my lady and for Little Sam and Big Mama. I dreamed a dream in times gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. But I was young and unafraid, and dreams were made and used and wasted. There was no ransom to be paid, no song unsung, no wine untasted. But the tigers come at night, with their voices soft as thunder, as they tear your hope apart. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest, and the world will be better for this. That one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach, yes, to reach, to reach the unreachable star.
Yes, the sound of Sammy Davis Jr. That was a live version, probably not as nice as the popular recorded version, To Dream the Impossible Dream. Yes, and we still credit the caller who requested that piece of music, even though he might have felt that we should not have been querying, or we should have assumed that maybe the music was criticizing these protesters today. Yes, as I said, during the break I came back a little bit late because I was trying to catch up with the information coming in about the progress of the protests out by the British High Commission so far. Yeah. Anyway, this is the numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508, and 279-8473, 279-8473. We have Master Griffiths already. All right, let's hear from Master.
My name all over the place, what a big disgrace. It's a crying shame again and again all over the place. But I'm a peaceful woman, I don't believe in doing wrong. Yes, I'm a peaceful woman, I don't believe in doing wrong. Tell me why can't a woman be what she wants to be? Some of them I try to take my place, but I wonder why they bother to try when they're all too late. 'Cause I'm a peaceful woman, I don't believe in doing wrong. Yes, I'm a peaceful woman, I don't believe in doing wrong. Oh no. Tell me why do they always try to put me down? They slander my name all over the place, what a big disgrace. They should be ashamed again and again all over the place. I'm a peaceful woman, I don't believe in doing wrong. Yes, I'm a peaceful woman, I don't believe in doing wrong. When I get mad, I really get mad, so I don't like to get mad. It's a crying shame again and again, they make me feel bad. Yes, I'm a peaceful woman, I don't believe in doing wrong. I'm a peaceful woman, and I don't believe in doing wrong.
The sound of Marcia Griffiths, Peaceful Woman. Let us get back to the live chat at 11:34. All right, 1 or 2 live chatter, please. I want to keep up with it. Live chat. Yeah, man. Al Cable and HVAC Services at Tarrant in the building. Bob Cosmic said, greetings to the brother Jerry. Listener, subscriber at 4 corners of the world. Dan Edwards say, yeah, Bongo Jerry. Report on the crown, them visit down there. Dan Edwards continue, alter fire upon them. All cable and HVAC. Jacure get 6 years, thanks for that. Sister D. Ruben said, greatest risings, Ras Bongo Jerry and Bess FM 100 family. Strength in abundance to all ones. 100, full 100. Dan Bob Cosmic said, Dan Edwards lava for them. Tackle them because I'm on Jerry, Bess FM go all aboard in the mix. Positive vibes always, respect. Bob Cosmic said, to Al Kubalan. Yeah, facts, yes, that me here. I think I must have jack your sentence. Sister D. Ruben, a pure lava. Donovan Island say ancestral power to the people. Pop love music, I Bongo Jerry. Rodney was 24 when he come to Jamaica, the youngest professor in the world. Turn up the revolution movement. A Luther continue. He almost 24 when he come back. But he was actually 18 when he come here the first time. No, yes, 18. When he come here 1960, come do him degree. He was 18 years old. Do him degree, leave back at 21. And go get him PhD by 24 and come back to Jamaica. He was actually 25, 1968 when he come here. He was actually 25, January 68. Bob Cosmic said reparation and repatriation, Africa awaited creation and creators and creation. Pablo Music said Dr. Rodney, the youngest professor in African history in the world. Donovan Islet says a small boat, PNP and JLP are babies to what the ancestors teach. Bob Cosmic said greetings to those in Dread Heights and those at 81 to 83. Alright. Dan Edwards said them think them sit down pan throne but them a catch punch here. Fly the Wise Productions, a blessed man Bongo. Pablo Music said Africa awaited creators by you and Naphtali and the creators. Good selection. Bob Cosmic for Bob Cosmic Irie. Alright, we're going to take a break and take the call. Good morning and welcome. Are you there?
Good morning.
Good morning, welcome.
Are you in touch with me now, Jerry?
Yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Okay, are you hearing me clearly?
Clearly.
Very good, very good. Okay, Jerry, I have a poem that I want to share with you, especially on a day like this today.
Yeah.
I do not know if you are prepared to entertain me.
Yes, man, give it to us, no?
Okay, it is entitled Twisting Knives.
What?
Twisting Knives.
Twisting Knives. Okay.
Yes, knives. The plural, yes, knives. Okay. Knife?
Yes.
But the plural knives, right?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Steady.
Okay, twisting knives. Like twisting knives in a wound, you awake cries from my ancestors, like driving more nails through their heart's walls. You speak of slavery reparations, as if your sense of empathy is still dark in light of your ancestors' atrocious slavery deeds, ever profound, still gnawing my foreground and trampling my people's background, evoking tortures of slavery pains like twisting knives in a wound. You speak of reparations without sensitivity, like you could pay for slavery tortures, like you are unenlightened in the face of your ancestors' atrocious plunder of the mines and lands of my people's resources, all to highly enrich your land, your offspring, your back home compound. Like twisting knives in a wound, you awake my ancestors' abuse from slavery. You awake my people chained in pain, jostling, competing for breath across the vicious passage. You speak of reparations in terms of money, like slavery atrocities can be valued in money, despite all the monies you drained from slavery. Like twisting knives in a wound, you turn on my slave ancestors suffering in anguish and dehumanization. Like twisting knives in a wound, you turn on legacies of institutionalized injustices and inequalities that still linger in the past of my people. Defaulting to stony heart, you speak of reparations as if reparations is not mere token to help clean your ancestors' immeasurable mess they created and bequeathed to my people after breaking into their minds and lands heinously to enrich and satisfy you, your offspring, your back home compound. That's it, Jerry.
Yes, thank you very much. Who write that?
I did, Jerry.
What you say? What is your artistic name?
I did. My artistic name for now, Jerry, call me Jazzy.
Jazzy?
Jazzy, Jazzy.
Yeah.
Can I leave a number with you offline? Can I give you my number offline? And my name?
Yes, very much. So where are you located? In Jamaica or far?
Right here in Jamaica, Jerry. We talk some more about that. I have better stuff, Jerry. I have better stuff, but this is for today.
Okay.
I think it's quite appropriate for today.
Yeah. All right. So how long have you been writing it?
For quite a little while now, you know. For quite a little while now. We could talk, Jerry. Jerry, let me leave a number with you and my name. We could definitely get in touch.
Yes, I'm going to take it off the air.
Definitely.
All right, hold on. I'm going to give my number to. Hold on, please.
No problem at all, Jerry.
Let me music paper, please. Yes, then one more call. The numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508, and 279-8473. Don't take our number from, please, and give her a mind.
Those are the numbers you're giving me, Jerry?
These are the numbers for the program, but we're going to take your number off of the air now.
No problem at all.
Give you my number. Yeah, man? All right, Jazzy, thank you very much.
Yeah, man, you're welcome every time.
One more call? All right, we have some more live chat here. Let's go back to the live chat. What call? We'll get back to the live chat. Where is it? Yeah. Don't want to let's say, no. Marva Valentine said, greetings, Jerry and listeners. Please, I'm requesting Behind These Prison Walls by Jack Ure. Real hard time right now for him. Bob Cosmic replied to Pablo Music. Orthodox selection, Drew. Perry the Pilot said, hey, Jerry, I personally going to call and ridicule you for spreading propaganda upon Asta Black about him joining JLP. Well, call and yes, call. I want you to call and ridicule me. Please. Today, Pablo Music said, Ira Bob Cosmic and all the Dreadites at 81 to 83. Crew, Yell Up Dan Shabby and the Stand Up Hill crew as well, Ira. IRD said, listening. Mavis Weir said, good morning, Jerry. Can you play Dreading this time by Prince as well? This is both for JLP and PNP. Pablo Music said, I bet you don't check out the eucalyptus treatment yet, Ira. Perry the Pirate said, Jerry, in the case of Jackie Raman, can't outrun his DNA. And him continue, you know that Luther Vandross music are clean? He was a swimmer with the fishes. You and him used to swim? Johnny Johnson said, morning Bongo Jerry Small. Entertainment, musicology, blessed love, reparation now with reparations. With repatriation for our ongoing daily motion holocaust, the worst in history. Bob Cosmic said, fun fact. Long time girl, Queen of England favorite song. Yes, man, me select that to play already. Long time. No, not long time girl, man. I select what make you the wheel and turn me. We not talk about no long time girl we never see you. And come make us dance together. We don't want to dance no make you go. We have a queen them for dance with. Yes, anyway, not rejecting your suggestion anyway. Malcolm's Building and Trading say, blessed surgery. Did you listen to Bob Marley? The Lord will make a way. Please give it a play. I'll try to listen to Bob Marley. The Lord will make a way. Because days now people are mentioning to me. Malcolm's Building and Trading continue. Blessed day to all. Just keep safe and keep strong. Dan Edwards said, we Africans will fight if we find it necessary. We know shall win. Because we're confident in the victory of good over evil. Fly the Wise Productions say, Bongo Jah know I would love to be a part of that march as much as I reside now in the UK, London. Bless up to Carbo and the supporters of this movement. Sister D. Ruben says, strength to I and I family at Trafalgar Road. Demonstrate and show them what I and I want. Reparation and emancipation. Dan Edwards said, not from Summit, but from Frank Sinatra. Talking about the music to dream the impossible dream. Bob Cosmic to Sister Ruben said, true, Mrs. Bob Cosmic also said, and the Williams song Dream the Impossible Dream. Yeah, I think I remember him doing it too. Perry the Pirate said, the march is an impossible dream in the negative of my eyes. Find out from Ross Paul he couldn't mount the horse. So you would easily come out the ass more on him. Sister D. Ruben to Bob Cosmic. Where you did get that fun fact from? I must say her hand she want them to hold. Never. Al Kubalang say the vendors are the heroes served who sell crab at their stalls which they sell was destroyed yesterday. Is that for the so-called royal visit? Yes, just like the Obama visit. Bob Cosmic to Sister D. Ruben. It's not only Bongo Jerry that's a musicologist. I'll cable and say. But Jerry, those people who sell out at heroes circle are from the Fletcher's Land community which form part of the JLP constituency that them not here. Higher D said that was my graduation song from Seed, Camper Down, positive song. The Impossible Dream, otherwise called The Quest, done by many, Andy Williams, Frank Sinatra, and Andy Williams to name some. Of course, Luther Van Dross, mass it up. Higher D, thanks to that. Sly 6, good morning, Bongo. Please play We Know What You're Up to by Muta Baruka for the visitors. Perry the Pilot said, people no opinion and Verin Shepherd. And that you say? Well, to me, she's like salt and water and everything, and why she not change her name to African name? Higher D say BTW. What that mean again? I don't know some of them things. It was also in the musical Man of La Mancha, okay? Sister D. Ruben says Sly Slick. I second the request there. Hold up a fire. Taki Lemkwa says Sister D. Ruben. To Sister D. Ruben, Johnny Johnson, Bob Cosmic, and all in the fight. Reparation and emancipation must never cease by even a little bit. Bless. Taki Lemkwa say about the Jamaican Rastafarian Peter Spencer was executed while camping with white friends. The case is open up again. Read deep suspicions surrounding his death in Pennsylvania. Yeah, he's a Rastafari. Taki Lemkwa say reference to the incident can be gathered also from reports published by YouTube. Bob Cosmic to Taki Lemka. Don't forget that some of us want to repatriate as well. And the Queen done set aside money for those who wish to repatriate. Skeller 21 says, blessed man, Father Bongo. South Florida up and in red for class. Sister D. Ruben to Bob Cosmic. At the 2G I talk about her brother. She could have taken that and set up her family. Soon I take Strama and pounds. Soon I take her Strama and pounds. Could at least buy a piece of land with it. Tackle him go to Bob Cosmic. I was not aware of that one from the Queen, but whatever money is kept, she sure was that one for the gross commitment she made. Perry the Pirate said, Rachel, if the Queen let go Jamaica, we will be doomed. Suck salt from a wooden spoon. Well, if you want to suck salt from fair wooden spoon, you can go on. You can go on. And you can probably kiss out our Bible too. I said that to Perry Pirate. Bob Cosmic says, Sister D. Ruben, more than $2,000. There's 140 million US dollars set aside. A great activist list, Fillmore Alvarang, was instrumental in keeping the claim alive. Taki Lemko said to Perry the Pirate, please, you really think low even of your own ability to survive? Bob Cosmic said to Taki Lemko, I'm sure Bongo Jerry will address this matter. Yes, I will. Taki Lemko said to Bob Cosmic, thanks for that, brother. I'm looking forward. Taki Lemko said, yeah, bless up. Perry the Pilot said, Taki Lemko, give thanks to Britain and Queen Elizabeth for your education. At least you have that to show for the good Britain has done to Rastas. You are intellectual because of Britain. Sister D. Ruben said, Bob Cosmic. In England, them set it at 2G for repatriation. The giving up of them passport and citizen. That US money where you die, I talk about no refer to in England as far as I know. Lee Dickens said, greeting Bongo Jerry. Can you play The Time Has Come, Slim Smith? Bob Cosmic to Sister D. Ruben said, true sound the higher block. I now go argue against facts. Tackle and go say, profound empathy in regard to the poem just read. I second that, me, Jerry. Simeon Pigeon say, me early today, Jerry, I'm a fan of you for years, but brother, since straight up or so. Since straight up so. So play my music, sir. 10 Commandments, Prince Farai. Sister D. Ruben to Perry Pirate say, Elizabeth, education teach you plenty from what you are saying. From where I stand, you don't need to start again. Sister D. Ruben continue. Yes, I, Sister Jazzy. That's what the poem lady. All the more pressful say, big up Bongo, England take Jamaica for mockery. This PM never cut all ties with England. He was not a true leader. But thank you very much. Do we have anybody else on the line? Do we have any call there? All right, the numbers are 619 619-1508, 619-1508, and 279-8473. Have I called there? 279-8473. We have a next piece of music for play. No, next piece of music is okay. Next piece of music is Holy Moses. There are many people who sing it. Let's go to Our Day Will Come by Ruby and the Romantics. Ruby and the Romantics.
Our day will come, and we'll have everything. We'll share the joy.
Yes, good morning. Welcome to the program.
Yes, Jerry, good morning.
Well, go on.
No, I don't have much time left because 12 o'clock soon forward.
Yeah, man.
So I'm going to get straight to it. The vaccine, the Moderna vaccine and Pfizer.
Yeah.
And you name it, them, the Chinese one.
Yeah.
Then?
Yeah.
Well, I have to guess on still right now based off of all of the measures that them are lift and not tell us you can pull on your mask and it's optional. 2 years ago it was a different case. When Budrida tell the people them say, look here, open up the place. Who want to catch it. Because the mask can't stop you from catch it. All them answer to Buju right now, when time basically them are tell you if you do a Buju, you don't tell me. Back then.
Which them you're talking about? Which them are you asking about to reply or to respond to Buju?
The Minister of Health, Tufton, who said frown upon the unvaccinated. Especially him.
Yes. Frown upon them, him use the next word. What him say again? Him use the next word. Not just isolate him. Use the next word, like say ridicule them and yeah, man.
Basically.
Yes.
So we based off of everything what transpired over the last 2 years, right? We can basically conclude that these people are liars and them, they are a bunch of jokers and they are not our leaders. You understand?
Yeah, Tufton say must stigmatize the unvaccinated.
Well, history is being made even now, and history will judge them, and we will judge them right now. You understand? We don't have to wait for history. And they found wanting, and it's time all of them resign and pack them bags and go, just like how we want, the Queen of England and her pitney them. Pack them hands and go and leg off of Jamaica, them bags and go. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
In
it's
addition,
full time now.
Yes, in addition.
One last thing.
Yeah.
The FLA pack on the bags and go on get criminal guns in Jamaica and the PMP and the JLP.
Hello. When you say pack bags and go, we know that is a rallying call. But what else? Rallying call alone don't make for much. What else you suggest for us to do?
Well, for us to do is to really demonstrate at the FLA.
No, but demonstrate is another rallying call. A demonstration is also a rallying call. But rallying calls alone don't make for much. So you should be contemplating or letting on what steps other than rallying calls can make some progress. Rallying calls by themselves don't make progress, but rallying calls are necessary from time to time. Rallying call to do what?
Well, right now, what we can do as a people, the conscious people, is to continue to educate the citizens about what they are doing. I mean, we have a moral obligation to name the things that they are doing wrong.
Yeah.
Teach it, and galvanize support
yes, okay.
so we can get rid of them.
Yes, you don't get rid of them by talking and teaching alone. Teaching is vital and talking is vital, but by themselves, you're not going to get rid of those, you know. But it's possible, it's highly possible to get rid of them. So that is why it suits us to invest some of our energy and intelligence into assembling the actions and carrying out the actions that can be done, not just at the rallying calls, you know. I just remind you of that, so that because in the long run you will get frustrated if you only engage in rallying calls and rallies. You know, you will get frustrated. But encourage the same way. Thank you very much. Yes, sir?
Yeah, one of the ways to get rid of these people, you know, in terms of them policy and everything that they implement, you know, is really where our ancestors they may do in the past, you know. We have to fight for it, you know.
Yes, and what was the last victory in that fight? In the ancestors' fight? What was the last victory in the ancestors' fight?
Well, the last victory is that, we get quote-unquote independent, but...
No. 1962 independence was not no victory. And it was not our ancestors who that independence was handed to. Not at all.
Yeah.
That was a setback. That was a setback. That was a setback. You know?
Setback. Okay.
That was a setback. With that setback we're trying to catch. You know, like the previous champs, you did drop a button while we were ahead. Well, that is the previous champ. So right now in this final, you know, you have to make it sure that the button dropping is not a pattern, because the ancestors, many of the ancestors do the best. Some of our ancestors were no good, you know that?
Definitely.
All right. Most of them were good, but some were no good. We have to make sure that seeing that the ancestors never complete, and one generation couldn't complete the job. The job must be completed, and we cannot complete the job simply by worshiping the ancestors.
Definitely.
But so, I encourage you. Thank you very much. Here, call back in the program if you can.
Look, come on.
All right, let's get back to Ruby and the Romantics. Our day will come. Next call. All right, let's take the next call. Good morning, welcome. Good morning, welcome. Are you there? Are you there? Music.
Our day will come and we'll have everything. We'll share the joy. Falling in love can bring. No one can tell me that I'm too young to know. I love you so, and you love me. Our day will come if we just wait a while. No tears for us. Think love and wear a smile. Our dreams have magic because we'll always stay in love this way. Our day will come.
great nation deserves a great radio station. 100.5 Bess FM for the good of all Jamaicans.
Good day, I'm Anthony Morgan with JIS Midday News for Tuesday, March 22. Coming up, Entertainment Academy to be established in Montego Bay, National Council on Reparation finalizing roadmap to reparation, and thousands of students begin coding classes this month. The news in detail after the break.
Public officials, did you earn $3.5 million and above in 2021, or were you appointed to a position listed in the Jamaica Gazette dated November 26, 2021? Are you a parliamentarian, police, or soldier? Submit your statutory declaration as at December 31, 2021, and any outstanding declaration securely within your organization. The March 31 deadline is around the corner. Get started now. A message from the Integrity Commission promoting integrity, transparency, accountability.
Now the news. The Tourism Enhancement Fund, TEF, has allocated $50 million to design and construct a Tourism Entertainment Academy on the grounds of the Montego Bay Convention Center in St. James. Speaking in Parliament recently, Prime Minister Andrew Holness said the move will enable more local entertainment practitioners to take up job opportunities in the tourism sector. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister says the government will be establishing a modern music grant to boost local talent.
To ensure that Jamaica continues its proud legacy of influencing global trends in music, arts, and culture. The grant will be awarded annually to 4 Jamaicans, 1 classical, 1 reggae, and 2 from the dancehall space, from the music and entertainment sectors, to pursue their professional advancement, whether they are artists, performers, sound engineers, composers, you name it.
Mr. Holness says Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett will provide more details on the project when he makes his sectoral debate presentation. The National Road Operating and Constructing Company, NROC, has started a project planning exercise to upgrade approximately 60 kilometers of roadway from Sea Castles in St. James to Malmy Bay St. Anne. The upgrading work will see expansion of the roadway from 2 to 4 lanes with a 21-kilometer 4-lane bypass for the towns of Discovery Bay and Runaway Bay. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says the volume of traffic along the North Coast Highway since its development in the 1990s now exceeds the design capacity of the current roadway, prompting the upgrade.
With new housing and commercial establishments along the route, the highway in some sections functions more like a local road with many ingress-egress crossings and encroachments. This means that travel time and congestion on the roadway will be increased for road users. We have been hearing the complaints of the traveling public on this very important corridor.
The Prime Minister adds that funding for the project will be provided by the government, with construction to begin in the 2023-24 fiscal year. The National Council on Reparation is looking to strengthen its numbers as it takes steps to finalize the national policy, the roadmap to reparation. Addressing members of the council at a retreat on the weekend, Culture Minister Olivia Grange said she would be assuming joint chairmanship of the council in short order alongside Lelita Davis-Mattis. Minister Grange hailed the council on the work carried out so far on the policy while urging them to take advantage of the social climate regarding reparations.
We need a roadmap for legal and diplomatic actions which will bring us monetary reparation. The crafting of a petition is an important start, and many thanks to the Council for the tremendous work done in this regard.
Minister Grange reiterated the need for the roadmap to engage young people in an effort to strengthen the reparations movement. Meanwhile, membership of the Council on Reparation will be further expanded to include the Attorney General's chambers and diaspora representatives. And approximately 5,000 students who registered for the National Coding in Schools program are expected to begin training this month. Managing Director of software firm and program partner Amber Group Limited, Michael McNaughton, says the students will be engaged in sessions 2 to 3 hours per week over a 2 or 3 month period. The objective is to equip students to meet the needs of the increased global demand for the skill set. A total of 15,000 teachers will also be trained to deliver the curriculum to students up to grade 9 under a Train the Trainer program. The training for the first cohort of approximately 900 teachers has been completed.
Because the students are actually engaged with their teachers on the ground, we actually thought it critical that the teachers are also exposed to the rudiments, to the transformative aspects of coding. So there is also a Train the Trainer program
Mr. Mark Norton was speaking in an interview with JIS News. 400,000 students from grades 1 to 13 in public schools across the island will benefit from the initiative. That was JIS News. I'm Anthony Morgan.
A production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
You're listening to Bess.
100.
One in one in. A hurricane we name. Are we rough? Whether we are man hurricane or woman hurricane. We want you know that. We come here for mash up building, blow down things and take life. Flood out place. We no ramp. We no respect no one. So no take no chance with we. Listen to Adprem and prepare. Hurricanes do happen, so be prepared. Yes, be prepared.
A message from the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management.
There will be days when you're too tired to move, to drive, but you think you have to because your vehicle won't wash itself, right? But no, you don't have to visit a car wash. 123 Mobile Car Wash will come straight to you. Yes, you heard right. 123 Mobile Car Wash is offering services in Kingston and St. Andrew and St. Catherine. We shampoo and detail cars, trucks, offices, and more. No job too small. Call us at 876-631-3400. 123 Mobile Car Wash. We come to you.
Half a tree, one and drive, half a tree. Bossy, how you do I take taxi start?
Jano, I want to tell you, say, 2 months now, my transmission mash up, you know, and I check everybody and can't hear nothing positive.
Yeah, hear me? You waste all that time on shop around and never call the experts. Winters Auto have them. Them have over 35 years of experience and them diagnose the problem and get back your transmission brand new. For them service excellent and efficient. Trust me, man. You hear me? Call them at 929-7040 or go to them at 106 Maxfield Avenue, Kingston 13 and talk directly to the boss. Just tell them I'm me, senior.
Wow, you big star. Yeah, man, respect my boss.
I try and call you, cause trust me.
Waiters Auto Spares and Repairs, good afternoon.
Ah, what a relief.
What should a taxi service do for you? On-Time Taxi Service is more than just a ride to the other side of town. They offer clean and spacious vehicles, reliable service, and promise to always look out for their customers. They'll come when you call and take you where you want to go on time.
Call us at 926-3866.
We are something special on the road.
Vejan Printers for all your printing needs. We specialize in calendars, flyers, brochures, and more. Call us today at 968-7506. That's 968-7506. Or visit us at 4 East Bloomsbury Road, off Hagley Park Road. Vejan Printers, your best choice in printing.
The Aeronautical School of the West Indies presents Squawk 876, a fun and informative program where you will learn about flying, aircraft systems, weather, maintenance, and much more. Tune in to Bess 100 FM this and every Wednesday at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Yes, indeed, it's redemption time with Apostle Clive Campbell presenting a life-changing, life-challenging message to encourage, inspire, and motivate you towards your destiny. Every Tuesday night from 9:30 p.m. until 12:30 a.m. and on Saturday from 9 o'clock until 10 right here on Best 100 FM. It's redemption time.
I'm standing firm.
Easy! Let not your hearts be troubled. Just believe on God Almighty and daily renew the mind. As we live
living in this time when fake is more valued than real, and lies prefer the truth, the unnatural put above the natural. This is Lady Donna, aka Double D Donna, with a new song, Almighty Jah, encouraging your people to keep the faith that God will make a way. Get your copy today. It's on all digital platforms. Lady Donna Official on Instagram, Facebook, AsujaRecords.com. For bookings, Asuja Record Label at Gmail. Almighty Jah!
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats. Best FM.
Holy Moses, I have been removed. I have seen the specter, he has been here too. Distant cousin from down the line, random people who ain't my kind. Holy Moses, I have been removed. Holy Moses, I have been deceived. Now the wind has changed direction, I think I'll have to leave. Won't you please excuse my frankness, but it's not my cup of tea. Holy Moses, I have been deceived. Yes, I have now. I'm going back to Ghana where my past affairs ain't been abused. I can't take any more bad water. I've been falling from my head down to my shoes. Yes, I have. Holy Moses, can we live in peace? Let us try to find a way to make all hatred cease. There's a man standing over there. What's his color? Do you care? Holy Moses, can we live in peace? Lord, help me now. Holy Moses, can we live in peace? My brothers, Moses, can we live? I wonder, can we live in peace? So you beat them, so you mistreat them, so you lock them down, and you think that you've won, but them a whole a meditation out in a iration. Them a follow Rastafari, and I live upright. So tell me where you are gonna do now. Tell me what you gonna do now. Tell me what you gonna do now that the youth are all them roots. You can't water down and I nation. Them a follow Rastafari, and I live upright. So tell me where you are gonna do now. Tell me what you gonna do now. Tell me what you gonna do now. That the youth are them roots. You can't water down and dilute. You can't hide the truth from the youth. You can't steal the fruit, not the root. 'Cause the youth are them roots. You can't water down and dilute. You can't hide the truth from the youth. You can't steal the fruit, not the root. Hey, 'cause the youth are them roots. Live up now, youth. Live up now. Live up now. Hey, yeah, yeah. Live up now, youth. Live up now. Youth, hold your roots. Hey, them can't water down and dilute. Them can't hide the truth from the youth. You can't steal the fruit, not the roots. 'Cause the youth are them roots. Water down and Cause the youth are them roots. Water down and dilute. Hold on to your roots. Hide the truth from the youth. Youth, hold your steal the fruit. Youth, them are them roots.
Yes, the wonderful sound of Etana there. I tell you about Roots, and before that, Aretha Franklin singing about Holy Moses, but the proper name of the music is the Border Song. The Border Song. We're going to go to some live chat, you know, and take your calls anytime you're really ready to send them in. Live chat. All cable and services. Say Jerry, the police who stripped the 15-year-old girl in London, cost the police chief her job, and they are calling for a child molestation clause, and they are calling it a child molestation case. The teacher at the school who instigated this search, she should be a way out of the educational system too. My comment that Sister D. Ruben said, Cura tell for him, people say, no for sad or cry for him, or for him mistake. And the best thing I sound him say, at least him take responsibility for him action now, in other words this time. And she continue. I'll turn to all cable land. And that make her resign. She resigned through the mere set against her. She never business about the many of her and her children them they saw. She never give a damn. As she killed Jean Claude Menendez. All the same man. Al Cable and Services say, yeah, she's a racist, and the mayor said he has no confidence in her. And he continued, lots of things happen under this police chief, the one chief. Sister D. Ruben say, and I don't need them fight, and I don't need them for label for sight. Don't need it to get label for sight with them do the child. Them dirty woman police never sees the child as such. She was treated as a convict with no rights. When the school backed, them all for pay for it. Perry Pirate said, Jerry, did you go walk the placard line for your lunch break? Stand up for what you believe. Jane Murdoch say, hey, hello. Have a call here. All right. So those are the live chat for the time being, and we have our number is 619-1508. 619-1508 and 279-8473. 279-8473. I think we have a music by Shirley Bassett here. All right, let's get to the telephone. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Mr. Smalls.
Welcome.
Yeah. I'm here thinking about the royal family that's coming to Jamaica, right?
Which royal family?
Well, the son of the Queen or the grandson of the Queen.
Queen of who?
Queen of England.
Yeah, we need to identify them I would like them to be identified when you're talking about them. Otherwise, I'm going to feel too big like everybody must know that they're a queen. You understand me?
Well, I just something that came to a thought a while ago that whenever they reach into Jamaica and the general probably.
Whenever they reach Jamaica and what?
Whenever they reach their destination here, right?
Yeah.
And wherever they are going to Trenchtown or wherever they're going to be to address the nation or wherever they are going to address.
Yeah.
Whenever they see that khaki suit with those emblems on their khaki suit and these generals and superintendents, it just brings back a reflection to their mind when, their generation was enslaving us.
Yeah.
I just sit down and think about that because, the khaki suit thing is a slave thing,
The khaki suit thing is a military thing.
And it's also a slave thing also.
Yeah, explain.
Because first time in slavery, khaki suit is one of the oldest materials probably on earth,
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Khaki suit is one of the oldest.
Tell me what that have to do. Tell me the connection with the slavery, I don't mind.
Well, it's just a reflection. I'm a youth. I'm a person who thinks deeply, and I'm 100% with all those people out there marching and protesting.
Yeah.
Because I listen to you every day, and I listen to Kabu and Mutad. Those are the people I listen to, but probably not call and explain certain things. But the mind is set.
Yeah, man.
The mind is set as a revolutionist,
Yeah.
Yeah, my mind set as
yes,
a
although you say khaki suit is a slavery thing, I wouldn't deny that. Hold on, I wouldn't deny that. It's only that I'm not sure about the connection. But I know that generally speaking, khaki is widely used for military and security uniforms all over the world for a long time now.
Well, Mr. Smart, if you should go to England, Canada, America, you don't see those things, those people don't wear them things, Mr.
Military in America, the army in America don't use khaki, Air Force and Navy. They don't use khaki.
None of them don't use it, but
hold on, what is the uniforms in America? They are made of like the military, the soldiers uniform every day, drudgery uniform. What did it make out of?
You mean the army suit that they wear?
Yeah, they have many suits, they have many uniform, dress uniform, all kind of uniform. But the drudgery one, the one where you do drudgery mean everyday hard use. What is?
Yeah, well, the material is similarity to the khaki, but probably they pattern it.
Yeah, lately, over the last maybe 50 years, a lot of camouflage. I think since Vietnam, a lot of camouflage material is used in the U.S. military everyday thing. But I'm sure that khaki is widely used in the military and to some extent in the
maybe those countries that the British was colonized, like we as Jamaica.
Even the United States, yeah. Well, the United States was colonized better, man. I know the United States, at least the army.
Them no use them thing, Mr. Small.
Hello, sir. Hold on. The United States army don't use khaki.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't?
Even the general up there, they're not going to dress in no khaki suit.
All right. You live in America. You have lived in America.
Yeah, man.
But I see a lot of uniforms of United States soldiers. Maybe, as I say, over the last 50 years, I noticed more and more camouflage pattern in them everyday use. But for years, I know that I see United States infantry using khaki. But anyway, go ahead. But you said more identified with slavery. You said khaki more identified with slavery.
Yeah, man. Whenever whoever is coming down from England or the grandson or whoever is coming who were a part of the slave kingdom here, because our sugar cane, Mr. Small, build all of those churches, the seat in those churches in England, Because one time it was on a program, them big church bench.
Yeah.
Yeah, them old time mahogany wood. It's our slave people them working on the sugar cane people them and I'm sure you that it built from the slave people in Jamaica and how them working.
You mean the lumber? The lumber?
Yeah, the lumber. But it was the slaves that work them and slave them. And they were showing the program in England once.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What else did you want to talk about?
Well, that reflects to my mind, because I listen to the program and I listen to Kabu, them was speaking on Irish a while ago on the news.
Yeah.
And it just bring a reflection to me, say, you know, how Jamaica will need to get out of that British thing for real, you know?
When you say we and Jamaica, what do you mean?
The people of Jamaica.
Yeah, well, the people of Jamaica are different from the government of Jamaica, you know.
Two different set of people, yeah, look, man.
Yeah, so.
And two different laws.
Yeah.
One for
two
the
different laws?
One for the poor people.
All right, tell me the two names for the two laws.
Well, a law would set into a country that is standard.
Hello, hold on a minute. Just step by step. You said there's two different laws in Jamaica.
Yeah, one for the rich and one for the poor.
Tell me the names of the two different laws, the two different names.
They don't have a name, you know, Mr. Smart.
None of the laws in Jamaica have no name.
It's just the treatment that the poorer person will get.
Yes, I know that it is generally understood in a lot of countries that there is one justice for the well-to-do, and there's injustice for the not well-to-do, and I just name out the two of them for you. One name justice and one name injustice. But you said there are two laws. When we get listen to me, please.
Yeah.
When we get more precise and accurate in our language, it helps us a lot. It cut down a lot of time. You didn't know say accuracy cut down a lot of time?
True.
Yeah. So
that's what basically I call it explain.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying that let us identify the thing then even more closer, and it will save us a lot of time. It will save us a lot of time in everyday time, use of time, and it will also save us a lot of time in the job left to be done. To make the job left to be done in much less time, and we accomplish the job much earlier. You know, when we get more and more accurate and know exactly where we're there, and when we get in a more and more agreement. So that is the reason why I try find the right words and the right names for things when it is.
Exactly. So one who is really coming here from the royal family.
I think I want the Queen of England Grand Picnic.
Oh, which is Prince William?
I don't even know them name good. Sometimes I can't know the difference between our picnic and our grand picnic. She have three sons. She have 3 sons and 1 daughter. And she have 2 grandsons who is best known. She have more than 2. She have more than 2 grand picnic, but the best known one them are the 2 where was Diana.
Yeah.
Diana's son there.
Yeah, Prince William and I forget the other one there.
Yeah, I don't bust my brain about them. I don't bust my brain about remembering them name. It give them too much importance when I bust my brain over them.
True, man. True.
By the way, one more thing I do want to say from morning.
Yeah.
The Queen Elizabeth with them have with the second way. She become, I think, probably the longest reigning monarch for Britain over the thousands of years. And before that, the longest reigning monarch and famous one was Queen Victoria, our great grandmama, I think. But Elizabeth the second now is the second one named Elizabeth, like Haile Selassie the first, because I'm the first emperor Ethiopia named Haile Selassie. The Queen Elizabeth the first, you know anything about her?
Not really. No,
all right. When you go check out about who was the first Queen Elizabeth in England, and when you check out her record, how she behaved, you wouldn't be surprised at the behavior of this one and the refusal to acknowledge them wrongs. But thank you very much. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Respect.
Thank you very much. Do you have any more calls? Yes, the numbers again are 619-1508, 619-1508, and 279-8473, 279-8473. One of the reasons why I try to I try to inform myself about the history and about the role where different one of them play in the history so that I can get a good understanding. But sometimes them names, them I'm not too fussed about them name them. Because them acting out the same role, I don't want to attach too much importance to them. Although it is good to differentiate between the different individuals, make your mind clearer. But sometimes them too bother distinguish them because it's an active or wholeness I go on with, it's just an act and a role them a play to fool up the people in the audience and still you have to pay for them to play the role. So Becca bring in our music, you know. Alright, go and take the phone call. Go and bring in our music, little more name. Bring in the clowns, because all of them are clown, but they might get paid for it. It's not a joke, because they might get paid for it. Let's get to the telephone. Good afternoon.
Bongo.
Wagwan.
Yeah. We do have to tell about the propaganda. More with Taliban and Russia and them. Say Russia give arms to run out America out of Afghanistan. Not like that. We have arms them from 1931. If we have a musketeer, I run out the British.
Hold on. Who did bring propaganda in this program that Russia gave arms to Taliban for run out America? Who bring that upon this program?
What brethren we call the program for America there? I want my brethren still about you love America gone to bed. You live America, you know.
Yeah.
Yes. So
you say you have your arms from 1931.
Yeah, we have arms from
So you're part of the Taliban. So you're part of the Taliban in Afghanistan.
Yes.
Yes.
I will chase out America the other day. No, they want.
Where you get the arms 1931?
Well, you know we build arms them in the Cuba. Cause we plan enough puppy down
Hey,
there.
how you become part of the Taliban in Afghanistan?
How we come part like we are Taliban, you know we fight very right all the while.
No, you like the name Taliban, but you know about the whole foundation of Taliban.
Yeah, man, we know about it, man. I mean, I tell on the panel, say, His Imperial Majesty alone sleep with the Queen, Jerry. Them don't know all them something there.
Sleep with which Queen?
The Queen of England.
When you say sleep with her, I mean? Sleep with
her in bed. All the money Queen having His Imperial Majesty, you know.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, man. Then I say, I only king go on the throne, go rule the throne.
So when you say I'm sleep with her, what you really mean?
You know, you have a woman, like you have a woman, Jerry. I sleep with her.
Sleep? What do you mean sleep?
Sleep in a bed and talk and reason and...
Is a mouth thing you deal with? Just pure mouth?
No, man, I'm not a rich thing, man.
So who get information says Imperial Majesty sleep under her bed?
No, I want Randy there about His Imperial Majesty.
No, I say who give you information? No, hear this now. Who give information that His Imperial Majesty sleep under the Queen?
You know, sleep under the Queen, Jerry. You know, so them the man, they're highly respectable man. I'm going to sleep under
I say who give you that information about him and she sleep? Who get that?
Randy Parnell.
Him get that? Oh, so it's a mockery. Oh, no, meanwhile, no, build the wall, no, you know, mock.
No.
All right.
All
right, thank you very much for your call.
We
have any more? Yeah, man, we run like a joke. We get enough of that joke, but I try to force myself to laugh, but I can't get no more laugh off that. If you want to get some laugh, I can bring in the clown. Bring in the clown.
Isn't it rich? How you pay me who keeps staring around, one who can. There are clowns sending clowns just when I stop. Oh, burning doors, finally knowing one that I wanted was yours, making my entrance again with my usual flame. Sure, all my lines, no one was there. Don't you love fast? Isn't it rich? Are we a pair? Me here at last on the ground, and you in midair, sending the clowns. Isn't it bliss? Don't you approve? One who keeps tearing around, one who can't move. Where are the clowns? Send in the clowns. Just when I stop, opening doors, finally knowing the one that I wanted was yours, making my entrance again with my usual flair. Sure of my lines, no one is there.
Yes, welcome back to the telephone. Good afternoon and welcome.
Hi, Jerry. Good afternoon.
Wow, go on.
Another thing. We're there. The caller a while ago that we're talking about car keys, right? Car keys were adopted by the British when they were in India because they say they used to have them wearing some kind of red coat uniform that made them look, like distinguished looking, but that the uniform was not suitable for the climate in India. So whoever was in, you want to say something?
No, I listen, ma'am. It's on a deep breathing.
Oh, okay. All right. So they say that the uniforms, right, that the soldiers had them wearing, right, they were not suitable for the climate, right? They were stationed somewhere in India called the Punjab, and it was very hot, where temperatures would reach up to like 120 degrees. I'm reading right here, Jerry. So a British soldier, military officer named Sir Henry Burnett, he saw what these soldiers were going through, and he told them to ditch their red coats and wear their lighter, gentle woven cotton pajama pants. So they used that was that material, and they used a kind of mud or a dye from a plant to dye the material, which came out like a khaki color.
Yes, so, I know that khaki is really the color, and that khaki is really made out of cotton, and
right.
And India is one of the biggest producers of cotton in the world.
Right.
Where England robbed them of the cotton trade. Them use them cotton and make money like how them use our cane. And then afterward them start generate them own cotton and rob India.
So khaki, like you just said, Jerry, is more real, is more really a color rather than the material itself.
Yes.
You know, yeah. And another thing too, you said that America, so like they said later on, the British Army made khakis their official uniform, and another 31 years after that, during the Spanish-American War, the U.S. Army even adopted wearing, making khakis their official uniform also.
Yes.
Yeah. So, you know, it's not, pursuant to what the caller said, you know, I've lost track of what you said, really, because...
It was attaching it to enslavement, but...
Yes, right.
If we made it attach it to colonialism,
yeah,
would have more,
would be more in line, than the actual saying that it's slave.
I think even the name pajama, I think the name there are India. All the words them in the English language are adapted from India, including bungalow, a type of house with veranda and well cool and thing. I think things like that. Like how hammock come from Jamaica, hammock.
Hammock is from the Tainos, I think.
Tainos,
yeah, Tainos. Arawak Tainos is coming from, Native Americans. Even barbecue too, Jerry. The word barbecue.
Yeah, barbecue and even jerking and thing is
jerk. Yeah, it's Tainos, of that origin. Jerry, yesterday somebody called and was talking about the moon, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, the sun. You remember at one time, you see, Jerry, when the church was very, very powerful. I mean, it's powerful now, but at that time, the church was, especially with the Catholic Church, was very, very powerful. And they were saying that the earth, that the world is geocentric. That means, when you say geocentric, it means that the earth is the center of the universe. And you remember this man, his name was Copernicus. He, these scientists, astronomers, right? That they study the moon, the stars. Even though black people, they had it long time still, Jerry. Just that we're not getting a credit for it. And, he said, no, it's not geocentric. The earth is not the center. It's the sun that is the center of the universe.
No, it's not the center of the universe. It's the center of the solar system.
The solar system, all right.
The universe have the universe have millions of stars. Hold on a minute. The earth, the universe have millions of stars bigger than our sun.
Yes. Some that has not even been discovered yet.
In other words, what you are just saying there is that early believers of church, Western church, usually believe, like, say, the earth is the center of the universe and that everything revolves around the earth, even the sun go around the earth. But Copernicus and others, as you say, especially previous people from Africa and so on, did realize that it's not the sun go around the earth, but it's the earth go around the sun. And the whole of the solar system planet go around the sun. And that the sun is a small star, it's not even one of the big stars.
It's not even one.
Many stars throughout the universe, millions of them, and many sun systems and planetary systems, many of them.
Yes. And we are third. That's why them call our third rock from the sun. We are third in line. If to use that term, from the sun.
You mean distance? You mean out of the planets that we know of in the solar system? The Earth is the third in distance from the sun, is it?
From the sun, in distance from the sun.
And that's why it's so warmer than most of the other planets. We're cold.
Yeah, right. Because like the ones that are way out, like well, Pluto is not. Pluto has been oh, a lot of word I need. Pluto is not a planet anymore. It's been like they say it's a minor planet because I grew up here in 9 planets.
What do you mean it's not a planet anymore? What do you mean?
Because the Lord Jerry, help me with a word, no? When something was in status but you bring it down to a lesser value.
Why is not a planet anymore? Why?
Because Jerry, I couldn't just tell you off my head right now.
What is a planet? What is a planet?
planet. A planet, Jerry. I don't know. Help
Remember the caller yesterday?
Yes.
He was telling us about planet. So I asked him what is planet, and him never define. Him only say the moon and the earth is the only planet. I was trying to explain to him that a planet is a mass, a body, a solid body that revolves around a mass, a greater mass.
Okay.
Or a greater, wider weight or size.
Okay.
So what qualifies them to be a planet is the fact that it is revolving around another mass.
Okay.
And them have a balance, what I say, probably magnetic balance arrangement where them in the gravity field of that greater other mass, but far enough that them just go and circle around. Anyway, I never did make it so long yesterday. So now, Pluto, you say, Pluto was one of the planets. That means many bodies are moving around the sun.
Yes.
You say roughly about 9, you say? 9 planets.
Yeah, we grew up here in 9.
Including the Earth. And then what happened to Pluto since that time why I say it's not a planet? It's not revolving around the sun again.
Yeah, it is, but I forget the name of the man. This, the astronomers, they would have to go and read up on that and come back to you why.
I don't want to hear about him. I want to hear about Pluto. Why Pluto is not a planet again in some people's estimation?
Jerry, I can't tell you that right. If I tell you, Jerry,
all right. Since you can't tell me now, make we examine. Make me examine Pluto. Does Pluto still circle around the sun?
It does.
And white circle around the sun?
White circle around the sun. Well, from your definition that you just give, it's a planet.
No, it don't circle around the sun because it's a planet. Planet is a name. Things don't happen because of a name.
Okay.
They are named something because of what happened. What happened is that Pluto circle around the sun because it's in the gravitational field of the sun. You might have a more correct word than gravitational field. Now, if Pluto still circling around the sun, it is still a planet. Why is it that people are saying that it's not still a planet? What?
Jerry.
If it stops circling around the sun, what happened to it?
It probably would die off because stars do die off.
No, Pluto is not a star.
No.
Pluto is a planet. A star is a bulk or mass of brilliant material that is brilliantly burning. Right? A star. So Pluto is not a star. Pluto is a planet. All right. If it stops circling around the sun, what would happen to it? If I am circling around you, suppose through me like you a long time.
Yeah.
And through me like you a long time, I just keep circling. But you don't really want me come into you, So I just keep on circling around you. But me can't stand for go away from you. So I just go on round and come round. And you don't want me come in neither. So I just have to go round and come round. Round your house, round the neighborhood, round and round. Right? If me stop circle around you, what happen to me?
You have to disappear.
No, it's either me disappear, stop circle around you and me gone out of your orbit.
Okay.
Or me come right into you.
Yeah. But
no, don't butt it. I don't want to butt it.
Yeah.
It's either me gone out of your orbit and gone in outer space.
Yeah.
Or me come into you. Don't you know that smaller objects go into larger mass objects all the time?
Yes.
That is why shooting star and meteorite and all them things land on Earth sometime.
Yes.
So therefore, if me like you 20 a day and a circle around your yard, but you don't want me come into you. But me no want to go away. Me just keep on circling up. Me go and do some work nearby you. Me eat lunch and next part round behind you. And then now me bathe round and next part beside you. But me just make sure that my economy me can keep alive while circling around you. Me eat one place. Me work on next place. Me go sleep on next place, but me just keep on circling.
So maybe that is what has happened to Pluto then. Maybe Pluto is in another orbital space or something like that.
No. If it lose out of the orbit of the sun.
Yeah.
And gone where it start floating in space like how some of them debris were in a space where the spacecraft buck up in the sun debris all the while.
Yes.
Or if the sun draw it into it, gone into the sun and gone burn up. Because I remember say you so hot.
Yes.
Don't most time anybody come into you, they don't last a long time.
Yeah, and yeah. But if anything goes into the sun, because
I'm not talking about the son, I'm talking about the daughter now. The daughter I'm not talking about now. Don't yeah, laugh. What is joke to you and death to me?
Because of the way you say it, Jerry.
No, but it's the way you do it, isn't it? You can always say the way you say it.
Jerry, you make the conversation be so sensual right now, Jerry.
No, but a man just tell you say I listen to sleep in a queen bed and do all kind of unbiblical thing.
Oh my God. The only driver that Queen has ever had, from what we know, is Prince Philip. I don't think he's ever had another. Prince Philip, the late Duke.
No, a lie tell. Look for it.
I don't think he's ever had another driver.
My Sparrow. Philip, my dear. No, you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing.
I don't know.
I'm going to play something. I want to play something. You listen it good.
Yeah.
Because Philip did come in. Philip come in Queen Elizabeth room one day and see a man in a driving seat.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and him had to wait till them done ride.
Okay.
Or the man say one hand drive.
Okay.
You think it's joke? It's joke. Anyway, just like the sun.
Yeah.
Just like the sun. If anything go into the sun, it burn it up, you know. Cause the reason I go into the sun is because it's smaller and the sun pull it in, you know. Because the bigger object and the object with the bigger mass.
Yes.
Going to be the dominant one. So all of the mass them will go around the sun. Them smaller than the sun and them is less mass, less weight. And them go a circle. And if something happen, like two of them go collide or something collide and lick it off of its orbit, it might go into the sun. Like if a car lick a next car. A taxi man will go around the line of traffic and lick you into the line. Most likely you're going to deflect onto the sidewalk or to your left, right?
Yes.
So it is that if I go into you, and I asked you before to give some scientific evidence, not nothing personal. Most man either can't resist you or you invite them in. Don't then they don't last a long time.
No, they will not, because first you never rebuff them, so
no, you don't rebuff them. You say one. Well then anyway, and we don't use the B word. We don't use the B word on this program. So please retract that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
retract it.
With the scientifically, you know, back to what we were saying, that a lot of people back in the days were persecuted by the church, by heresy, even, you know, with the witch trials, you know, people were burned at the stake, all of that, because if you did not adhere to the belief of what the dogma, you know, the doctrine, let me say doctrine.
A dogma.
Yeah. What 2 years have you used?
A dogma. It's true what?
You always saying that used. Well, you always said explain the word, so I'm not going to fault you right here.
The counterpart of dogma is what?
Huh?
The counterpart of dogma is what?
The counterpart of dogma is like.
No, the counterpart. I don't want you to tell me about dogma. What is the counterpart?
Jerry, I don't know the dictionary thing.
Well, all right. You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
The counterpart of dogma is bitchma.
Oh my God, Jerry!
So really and truly, properly, it's not dogma, is dogpa.
Jerry.
So people are dogmatic.
Jerry, we could keep it here, so now, because maybe somebody might be listening. Jerry, you said you don't believe in the doctrine. That's why, Jerry, if you do not believe in the doctrine,
there are many people at the keyhole. There's many people at the keyhole right now.
You would be persecuted, Jerry.
If what?
You know, if you don't believe, if you didn't believe in the doctrine
the dogpa
was preaching, because even that's how the Church of England came about.
Yes.
Because Henry VIII, the Roman Catholic Church, did not believe in divorces, and Henry VIII.
They never allow it. Yes. And Henry
didn't allow it. So him just say, you know what?
No, they know that affect. How that affect Henry VIII? The fact that his church don't believe in a divorce.
Because he wanted to, because of what the Catholic Church was, you know, the doctrine.
They don't. We passed that already. They don't believe in a divorce. How that affect Henry?
Yes. So what he did was that him just develop a whole church for himself, the Church of England.
Why?
Because he wanted divorce to have him 2 dozen wives, Jerry, and the church said no.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Right. So him dash a church church of Rome.
Yes, and formed the Church of England.
Yes.
And even to this, Jerry, if anybody that's going to be a member of the British royal family, you have, whatever religion you have to give up and convert to the Church of England.
Yeah.
Else you cannot become a member of the British royal family.
Yes, you can become a member, but you can't go upon them throne.
So you can't go upon
They
the throne.
only allow Anglican in them toilet.
Oh, you mean now them allow Anglican?
If you're not an Anglican, you can't go in a toilet and go upon the throne.
Okay, all right, Jerry, me get what you say. But what about the literally showing with them sit down upon England? But Jerry, let me ask you
when the Queen go in a toilet, just sit down, you know. You believe
Yes.
you believe she stand up?
Well, them not call it throne, them call it the loo. All right,
No,
Jerry,
the
let me
privy.
ask
No,
you
the
this.
privy. They call it the privy.
The
And
privy?
council.
Oh, my ear the word loo too. Jerry, let me ask
No,
you
loo
this.
are poor people
Jerry?
toilet. No, loo is poor people toilet.
Oh, loo is poor people toilet. I like outhouse. Jerry, let me ask you this, you see?
Water closet.
Before I go, the other
You're going to the loo?
European-
Where you going? You're going to the loo?
No, I'm not going to the loo.
I think you was
Jerry,
excusing yourself.
Jerry, the other European countries, you see, why is it, you see, that they have like...
Why you sound so out of breath? Go on, just go on and come out, no?
Oh, no, the other European countries, you see, Jerry, they have like cancelled all these tours. Why is it that England, still having these tours of former colonial countries and stuff like that?
Tour?
And other...
What, tour?
Tours.
Tours.
Like, the Queen grandson and her daughter-in-law, is going to come here now.
Why is the other country them do what?
You don't see the Netherlands, you don't see Spain, you don't see...
You're not look, man. You're not look.
I'm not looking?
No. All the king of Spain visit all Cuba recently.
Oh,
and come to Jamaica too. The king of Spain all come to Jamaica.
Yeah, I know. And one time them said they must go and revitalize Spanish Town. I remember hearing that. But I'm saying, even the Netherlands, all them countries, because they still have colonies. Them don't call it colonies, them call it overseas territories. They still have overseas territories in them smaller islands in the Caribbean.
Yes.
I don't see them make these grand tours. You
don't see them because you're not looking. They do. Some of them do.
They do. All right, well, come off now. But that's what I just wanted to talk about the khaki. It was not a slavery thing like the man say. And
thing there, you have a music named Rukumbine.
Yeah,
it's having a lyric about khaki,
Oh, it's a lyric about khaki.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say bird in a tree.
But some designers make a killing out of khaki.
It's a girl in a tree. A pick her khaki. A man underneath a wash him khaki pants.
Lord Jesus. And you said man washing his khaki.
Pants.
The word is khaki, Khaki,
Yeah.
But we just say khaki because, of course, we, like certain words, is corrupted. Hey, Jerry, you ever hear the word, accoutrement?
Yes.
Never show you out on your accoutrement.
Yes, then don't you have accoutrements at your yard?
No, I have no accoutrement. I like junk.
It's not junk. It's a proper English word, It's a proper English word. Matter of fact, it's French.
It's a French word, Jerry. It's accoutrement. It's a French word, not English.
Not
French word. But Jamaica
you cannot talk one time. Yeah. But if proper French pronunciation, you don't hear no T and no S in it,
I didn't say accoutrement.
No, you say mons. Anyway, it's a person. What it mean?
Like you have a collection of things.
Yeah, the things little things around you, little jing bang. Jing bang is a proper word.
Jing bang.
Jing bang. Yeah.
So, but like you said, khaki a while ago. So, like you just originally at the beginning of the conversation, a lot of words that are in our English language. English is
English language is not my language. English language is your language.
No,
English.
My mother tongue is Patois. English is a second language for me because I was taught English, but nobody never have to teach me Patois.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
So
all right, I'm going to go now. I'm going to go now. Call back again.
My first language My first language that nobody has to teach me, that had to teach me that, it's innate, it's patois. Because, I grew up I hear it, so I can talk it. But English now, I was taught English in school. You understand me? The grammatic,
Where you was taught that?
In school.
Where school name?
I went starting at Johnstone Primary School.
I'm glad I never say Woolman, because I don't say no Woolman.
No, at Johnstone Primary. I had to write English in common entrance, don't it? So that's why, we are taught English, but nobody has to teach. Nobody has to teach us patois. Patois, our innate language.
All right, may I leave now?
Yes.
I forgot to the...
All right. So we talk later.
There's a phone in the loo, you know.
Me not have no phone in my room.
I know. I have been in your room and I never seen a phone in there.
All right. Jerry, you talk everything. Bye. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Boy, I'm tired again. Yes, where are we? Oh, Carl? All right. Good afternoon and welcome.
Yeah, blessed Jerry.
Oh, go on. Look more than I get trained.
Well, fellow, sheet off the whole of the food, man.
Yes, I'm a listener to you, but it's not we alone in this world.
Yeah, man, she's around, man. But, she's still entertaining me,
Yes, man, I mean, that's why I always know I'm not used to still stay on it long.
Yeah, no, she's entertaining still,
Yes, go ahead now.
Yeah, when I play the whole thing, it's like, I'm out of RGB, when I left out there. One got thing about now plus so much works because the works are food, you understand?
Alright, you want to go up at the demonstration. You know have a placard with you.
But want to reach out there, but as soon as I done with them people,
yes man.
They can a private thing out of RGD.
Okay, yes.
So as soon as I done I go up there. I don't go up there early enough, but I don't really have out there so important them queen people there.
Yeah.
Because I not even know if them are going to see my placard or you understand, Woolness can just drive around. Let them drive somewhere else and them not see what go on and everything. So.
Hey, them do me that already,
Yeah. So if we reach out them. I don't really have out for people.
Yeah man, go ahead.
Me say them are go down at Benham Town.
Trench down a culture yard.
A trench down, yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. What go on down there? Some man I go think there. I don't know Rasta I go talk down there. I don't know what go on.
No, well I heard that is them request that them want to go a culture yard. Them.
Oh. So that means the man them can say what they want to put them down there then,
That if them them no borrow of the place.
Borrow of the place, that again too, So but I really have them thing there, I've changed more and changed up Jamaica, Jerry. So I really, as we say, I don't really want to waste so much time on them queen people and too much effort. I remember them and all them little thing there.
Yeah.
Jamaica want to change up Jamaica, write Jamaica constitution from the people and change up this one law, this law for rich and law for poor. Want to get certain things together where them people where rob all the money with tax money and everything, they can prison them, The
first thing you want to get all the squatters out of Jamaica house.
Yeah, out of Jamaica house. Yeah, you see? I them things that me I deal with them now. No one see them. Yeah, man. Sir, the people, I don't know if I told the news, that's why it's when you play something like how you play a record.
Yeah.
When something start ringing at people's ears, sir, don't argue, I mean, some people that say, Russia wicked and Russia, them can't get no flow on them now, get no flow on them now. But I laugh, I say, what them people, man? But the people who plant cassava and if them love flour, they plant cassava and get flour, breadfruit and everything. And people are start to blame Russia now, you know. Because them see on the news and Russia mash up Ukraine and Ukraine feed off of the world and I tell you, Jerry, the thing. I tell you, the people not try to know.
No, school is an almost everyday thing, year after year after year. If you choose to sensitize and enlighten people, you can't be easily deterred by boredom. Most good teachers are people who don't get easily bored with teaching. You have other people who get bored with teaching and them never really come to teach because it takes so long, you know. And it's an everyday thing. First time people, well, at some school people go to class 6 days out of the week, some go 5 days. In the country of Jamaica, frequently people want to send them school. You know, in some agricultural communities in Jamaica, most people will send them children to school only 4 days out of the week because Friday, children frequently stayed home to help the family in the agricultural work or help the mother for car things, go to market and things. 4 days out of the week, but at least 4 days still the majority of days in the week, so 4 out of 7 still show you that most routine means things that you have to do over and over and over. Most routine work are done more than half of the time. You know? Like every day you have to go look and move your goat. You couldn't neglect and don't move your goat every day, no, but you wouldn't be the best goat farmer. Farmer generally who don't take a check on him farm, or if it's a lady check on her farm regularly. Not going to be the best farmer. That's why stock taking is a thing that people have to do in life, in business, in school.
A man can take 2 hours and tea for it.
Exactly. Just study on time,
yeah.
Where you take 6 months for raise. Him take 3 hours and move that way.
And then you take 2 days to come back and look on the goat them. That time goat them cook.
Yeah man, sell and cook and curry. Cook and curry. Yeah man. So although the routine, as I say, it is so tiresome hearing the people at RGD talking foolishness about Ukraine and Russia and this, and sometimes you kind of give up and say, boy, them people are. The fact is that sensitizing people is a routine job, and you have to exercise some patience and some discipline, otherwise you're going to get bored with it and feel like it now go pay off, now go work out. You know?
Yeah, man, when you look on the wall, what them people are, them travel with entourage.
Usually, yeah.
Okay. So, who for expense them when them like how them like Jamaica now?
Taxpayer.
Taxpayers, like our taxpayers. Yeah. So you see in a hallway check it. We still a lose.
Then when Holness said the minister them for pay $100,000 for go party, who you believe I go pay for it? You ask who
our money no.
Then you ask who go pay for the royal visit. You know have to ask.
Yeah, because them cannot easily dry total.
It's not can, they do.
Them see their funds.
It's not can do it, that's what they do.
Mm.
Yeah. And when Holness have on a new suit, when you see Holness have a new suit and a show off for you and a fix him tie, is your money ma show up on? You know? Your money ma show up on you. Wait.
Yeah, I know that, man. Up to Holness status below that way.
How time what?
Up in status below that way.
Oh, I think it's them castle. Yeah. Everything we have.
Up to every level. So him have a trust fund. So we below that, man. Because the true, my prime minister make a man that spend money in a charity fund. You understand? So everything where in bill out, and now it come out of we the people of Jamaica.
Yeah, Papa Show.
So you work it out now. And we them take for Papi show, man.
Yeah, but want to move on from that.
Yeah, man, so don't get your time, you know.
Alright, check it and tell me what I go on. If it's even tomorrow, you make know what I go on up there.
Alright.
Hold on, thank you very much. Yeah, good afternoon, welcome.
Yeah, Jerry.
What I go on?
Listen, you know, can you remind me what month the Queen come to Jamaica in 1953?
I don't remember.
But she crowned the 6th of June, and shortly after she crowned, good about 2-3 months after she crowned, she come. I saw her from Belfield Road. The time Sir Mitchell was the bodyguard for her father, and Sir Mitchell bought 5 property while they joined together. And she and some more people right out the street. I look on them. She come from Great House and go to Water Valley. They tell me what on the road I feed my father cow. There's about 4 more boys from Belfield. I will see my pass. See a pass and people them. Right? So I thought you're going to deliver the letter to the people them.
Me a postman.
What?
Me a postman.
If you're a postman, you have to get the worst of how you know, like you.
So what me I do I deliver letter?
Gladius anyway. You should represent the worst of the Gladius anyway. You represent the worst of them and go to prison after all from what year. After the man, we don't say the man in prison and promise him walk. Eh? Gladius anyway was the spokesman for the Rasta. Come vote for your man, you must send you back to Africa. And when you win, you send him Africa and send him to prison. Jamaica history that. Am I wrong, sir? Am I right, sir?
Yeah, Mark. Like wholeness.
What do you mean, Mark, like wholeness? When you educated, me a dunce, me a ABC man. You know me personal. And me know you. Me don't know me so wholeness. Me see him on TV. Am I right?
I don't know if you're black or white.
I know it's black or white. I write GSC, I write GSC.
Oh.
Anyway, we are a big fan for NW. In this new program, I will hear Mr. Marcus.
What's your name?
Marcus or something. I can't pronounce his name. I have paper that even serve me document when I cut off the road, the land for the road, yeah? And you first conserve me document.
So you have to move from the Park Road?
When I cut off the road section of the land, man. Let me say program every day. I talk to him last week, say, oh, you not call the program. So I tell me, hold on, for me transfer from RGR, 1 o'clock and come, you can 1 to 2. So I not live RGR, but I not live here, but we do 2 shift, So, anyway, one man go Black River go to broadcast and I tell him, say, when you come, please measure the bamboo for me. You the man tell me, educated man no. Me don't have time for tap a walk, man, with the bamboo. I said, boss man, use your car speedometer. How was that? I say, you talk? Me not tell me about your time for walk with the bamboo. Educated, talk show house, and lecture and use it. Oh, I make me ashamed. Me not have time for tap with the bamboo, man. Me say, use your car speedometer, please, sir. I never talk to him tomorrow.
Yes, okay.
I wait till you come on.
Yeah, man.
All right, thanks for listening.
All right, yes, sir. We have more there. All right, we have Philip, my dear, Mighty Sparrow. I think I'm married that little while, say. Only Philip, the Queen husband, going at the Queen bed. But the Queen one time they do wake up and find a man in her bedroom and she and the man in there one long time. Till her husband come in and come find the two of them. He have to wait till them done talk. I go hear from it. Philip, my dear.
minute, my dear. Last night I thought was you in here. Where did you go? Working for good old England, missing out all the action. My dear, do you know? There was a man in my bedroom, wearing your shoe, trying on the royal costume, dipping in the royal perfume. I'm telling you true. There was a man in my bedroom, anxious for a rendezvous, and I thought it was you. He big just like you but younger, he thick just like you but stronger, he lingy like you but harder, he lily like you but badder. A man in my bedroom, he came on the bed to do, and I took him for you.
That's a fact. The Queen of England wake up one day and find one man in her bedroom and she and him did it. And when little more she tell Prince Philip say she think I did him and she took him for it. She took the man for him. Well, let's get back to the telephone. Good afternoon. We'll soon hear about Ursa Sparrow. Gossip. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Jerry. I don't have no credit, so I don't have to go quick and don't. Where I begin? First of all, the solar system and thing.
Yeah.
There are several solar systems out there. Our solar system is just one of many. The star, the sun is a star, is a part of billions. Our one is a thing called the Milky Way. I think you call the Milky Way our one is in. Now, a planet is a heavenly body that revolves around the sun. Going around the sun.
Around the sun or a sun?
A sun, sorry, I'm sorry. Thank you for the correction. Around a sun, thank you. Now, in truth and fact, it's not 100% a circle which is going around. The part on which it travels is called an orbit. It's a track on which is going around. And the satellite is a heavenly body that go around a planet. So the moon is a satellite. There are two types of satellite. There's a natural satellite and there's a man-made satellite. So man-made satellite, the whole thing them out there where people send out there for different purposes. I can't go into right now. The moon is a satellite because it goes around the Earth. Meteorite, shooting star. What they call shooting star is not really a star, you know. It's an object that is moving towards the Earth at a very fast speed, very rapid speed, and when it enters the atmosphere, it burns out. So it looks like a star, but it's not this. And
when it enters the atmosphere, it catch a fire.
Yes.
Because it get oxygen in the atmosphere, can facilitate it burning.
Yeah.
So the last part of the trip when it has speed coming in Earth.
Yeah.
And the last part of the trip when it has speed coming Earth, it catch a fire, and if the place dark enough, you will see it burning on a long tail behind it, because long after it passes a spot that the burning still are going.
Yes. The meteorite now is similar to in fact, I think it's called a meteor. The meteor right now is somewhat similar to the shooting star here, to the meteor, but it come and it not burn out before it reaches, so it hit the ground or the ocean, wherever it drop. And that can be very devastating. That don't happen in history, which I can't go into right now, but it happens sometimes. Lastly, I don't have enough time. The thing what Marie was saying is true. She's probably right and she can't explain it to me. I can't explain myself. But recently it has been said that Pluto is not a planet because the requirements apply, which I can't go into right now. Well, I don't know myself, but I agree with Marie. They say it is not on a regular path or something because a planet must go around on a regular path, a track called an orbit. Something like that, I don't know about. Pluto recently has not been qualified as a planet.
So hold on. So Pluto now go around the sun again?
Yes, Mr. Small. There are several things that go around the sun that are not planets, you know. You understand?
Like what?
Asteroids and things like that. So asteroids go around the sun too, you know. So going around the sun is not the only thing that qualifies a thing to be a planet. That is one of the requirements.
And the other one is what?
Pardon?
And the other requirement is what?
The other requirement is that it must go around on a regular path or a track that is called an orbit.
Yes. So we cause Pluto to go around and come back around?
What cause to go around and come back around?
Yeah.
I don't know the same thing that cause the Earth to go around it.
No, but the Earth can go around on a regular... The Earth go around and come around on a regular path.
That's what I said.
So nobody can be the same thing with Pluto then if you say it not go on a regular.
Listen, let me repeat, I'm saying to you, recently studies have shown that Pluto is not qualified as a planet because whereas it is going around the sun, I don't know. I think they have discovered that it is not going around the sun on a regular orbit.
So wait, do it stop? Wait, do it stop?
Mr. It is going around.
Don't say that again. I want to know if it stops. It stops sometime.
No, Mr. Small.
It take a different route sometime.
Yes.
So that route don't go around the sun.
Yes, Mr. Listen, that was
the missile confuser. Forgot about the missile. Yes.
Pardon me?
Don't bother about the mister, man. That a confuser. So Pluto now takes some detour hour.
Yes, that's what I'm explaining to you.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take the stadium track, right? If a person is going around the track in lane 7,
yes,
right around the track in lane 7, all along, every years go around.
Yes.
All right, that's a good example.
Yes.
And now they find, this is a good example, that it is still going around the track, but it's not going in lane 7, it's now in lane 8.
Yes.
That's it.
Then tell me sometime. Sometime it don't matter go around and come back around.
No, it continue going around, but sometimes it going to lane 8.
Yes, but it's still the track. It's still the track.
Yes. No, Mr. Small, listen. If a person is going around the track in lane 6,
yes,
all the time, all right, there are 8 trucks around the place, right?
Yes.
So there are 8 athletes going around.
Yeah.
Right? All of them are going around all the while. They don't stop going around no time.
Right.
One the athlete, right?
Yeah.
There's a 9th truck, for example, lane 9.
Yes, lane 9.
So now, this athlete is in grade in lane 8.
Yeah.
End up in lane 9.
Yes.
But hold on, but they're still going around the track.
Yes.
Yeah, but in that case,
right.
So this time this year is in lane 8.
Yeah.
Another time is in lane 9.
Yeah.
And 2 years later you find back in lane 8.
Uh-huh.
Whereas all the other athletes still remain in the other track. The Earl and the Murky, you understand now?
Oh, so what you do? You disqualify Pluto?
Well, at that end, then disqualify everything that Maria tried to tell you.
No, but them could have gone and disqualify a little more, still can't get him out of the race.
No, he's still in the race, but he's not in the same lane all the time. And that's why
they want to that.
They say it's not a planet, because once you are not in the same lane all the while...
Well, listen, that I tell the man yesterday. And that I didn't want to tell him, but I have to break it down slow. The reason why them call it planet is because I end up on the same plane all the while. And when I mean plane, I mean 2-engine plane or Air Jamaica plane. I mean end up on one schedule, regular go around and come around. One lane.
I missed what you said a while ago.
Yes, why them call it planet because I end up on the same plane all the while.
Oh, well, I don't know. That is what you're going. But I was telling you that Murray is right.
No.
Recently, studies have said that Pluto is not a planet. They've got research.
I know Murray right,
Pardon me?
I know Murray right, you know. She hear something, but she not explain it good.
Well, you understand what I said a while ago?
Yeah, I understand more. But when I say you can, if you feel like disqualify Pluto, you can try disqualify Pluto, but you can't.
Not me, Mr. me.
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying
them, all right, them can, all right, the steward can disqualify Pluto, but then can't get him out of areas.
Okay, all right, but it's still going around the thing. So they say for it to be qualified as a planet, if you're in layer 1, you have to be continuing layer 1. All the thing for the past 1,000 years, Earth has been in lane 3.
Yes.
It's the third distance from the sun, and it remains like that. Well, although Pluto is with the ninth, whatever, away from the sun, it go in little nearer to the sun sometime and away from the sun sometime.
Yes, so it's a varying, if they're on a varying path.
Yeah, I have to go now.
Problem also unpredictable too.
Maybe there, and therefore they said that means it's no longer planned. That's what they said. Yeah.
Maybe wait. Maybe give them a little more time and wait and see if them correct. You know.
Okay.
If them correct and reinstate, or somebody ball out, you know. A urine sample them I take from Pluto about what? That are the first. What them call it, the first sample?
Yeah, okay. Okay, I have to go down, Mr. Small. Okay,
where you go? You go to the loo?
No. All right, bye-bye.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. We have any more call? Yes, boy, we have more music to play, but we have to catch up with the live chat, otherwise we're going to say the live chat is not a chat again. Yes, boy, let me see now. Lee Dickens, wait, hold on now. Why? And the people in the live chat, them they hide away, you know. Alright. Gene Murdoch. Say, that is true, Bob, that khaki is a color. That's what I heard the word maroons declared too, that maroon is a color, I suppose. Bob Cosmic said to Gene Murdoch. Same so. Unruly maniac Dan, get thumbs up, hold up a thumbs up. Tackle him because that tactic of a camouflage is indisputable of assigning. It's disputable of assigning only to the maroons when it was straight out of the African experiences manipulated by Nani. Yeah, the maroon bring it here, not them did invent. Them bring it here. African always this guy is in a bush. Bob Cosmic says special request for all those who know exactly who they are. I'm an African. I'm an African by Maxi Romeo. Boy, okay, I'm not fulfill the request them. Bob Cosmic says send in the clowns. Don't bother, they're already here. Steven Sandheim. Murray Wilson said, Jerry, look at this video. Fortunately, there's an evolution. Gene Murdoch said, what? Bob Cosmic said, call a smoke spliff laced with lizard tail. But his man is to smoke with the queen. The nurse at Bellevue for take for himself for that true. Taliban friend that tell him foolishness on the work site. One talk anything on the work site, I'll listen, you know. Because flour them want to eat. I cook food and man will get joke always get all extra flour, you know. You think me idiot? You know them thing from me, little boy. Anyway. Sister D. Ruben say, where this man a talk say, Gene Murdoch say, shake him head. Or is a lady? Gene Murdoch shake her head. Or is a lady shake her tail. Sister D. Ruben say, said to Bob Kazik, nobody give him again in life. So much folly in a one call. Perry the Pirate say, boy Jerry, Taliban and righteousness. Rasta clowning out your program. You better wheel and come again. No look good. Bob Cosmic says, Sister D. Ruben, me never know some madman in a Bellevue have cell phone. You think I joke? Them have cell phone all up push back the sun don't shine. I saw them getting a Bellevue. You know? I saw them smuggle them going to prison. You know? Send them in the night quarters up where the sun not shine. Andrew Henry, I want to tell you them cell phone, they don't even use credit neither. Andrew Henry said the word tug or tuggy came from India too. Oh yeah, all the power come from India. Jane Murdoch said that's from Greco-Roman times. No, I think a mob. Come from Rome, you know. Probably a mix up tug and mob. Marva Valentine say hence in Ghana when you visit Elmina slave dungeon, you see this big sundial print out on the ground close to the entrance. That's how time was measured in those days. Jane Murdoch said, move out tight orbit. She talk about the Pluto. You know. Pablo Music said, nothing come from India, everything come out of Africa. Khakis, gabardine, that the Majesty used to wear to Jamaica
1 year salary could not buy that suit. First Field Marshal Harry Gabardine. The man is a fine. Next one, Donovan Islet say Mary Wilson, you bring up the subject today. Bob Cosmic said Pluto is considered as our dwarf planet due to the criteria set by International Astronomical Union. That defines what a planet is. I should know, for I am Bob Cosmic. Jean Murdoch said it is right, Jerry, all right. Tackle him, because say, hold her there, Jerry, and examine. If you not stay put, you will go to orbit. True. Bob Cosmic said to tackle him, go there. Tackle him, because say, Taliban experience gone wide. True, man. Tackle him, because say, Bob Cosmic, Bongo, Jerry, a genius at central analytical description of reality is very profound. No, man, nature mirror everything, you know, mirror. Bob Cosmic said, tackle him, God. Said, Jerry, I'm a brother from 81 to 83 in spirit and truth. He's picking up him on Hope Road with it. But from Trenchtown to Dread Heights to Hope Road. Gone international. Tackle him, because learning made easier. Perry the pilot said, Jerry, when Maria said she going to show the man the buff. And I hear she said nothing like that. A peep through keyhole, I mean, Perry. Bob Cousin tackle him, see him, so. Rosa Pose said, Jerry, I was eagerly waiting for you to finish explaining why Pluto is not considered a planet anymore. And you got sidetracked, still waiting. No, it's not me, say Pluto is not considered a planet. I mean, I contest it. Lee Dickens said, Nix and Knocks, that accoutrements, accoutrement and Jing Banger. Black and Proud, so Brother Gad and his government are ensured, Bro Gad and his government are ensuring that the black police and soldiers provide maximum protection to the Queen generation. However, black spring of slave have no such protection from. So we'll get back to Black and Proud. Tackle him, because it's funny how the word patois, the French description adopted by the British, is widely adopted, yet was originally used by them to scold our innate intelligence. Dan Edwards says spherical, I believe, is also an essential characteristic in definition of planet. And yet them not perfectly spherical, you know. Some of them have a word feed. Wait name again. Some of them soon find the word. Bob Cosmic said November 53. Yeah, that was my recollection, you know, that the visit was November. I was a little boy, but I always remember I said it was November, but sometime not clearly. Michael GB said, Mr. Coombs, big up yourself. Bob Cosmic said, Michael Fagan, scale Buckingham Palace and enter bedroom. Michael Fagan. And if a Fagan from up near Blue Mountain, the priest Fagan. Lee Dickens said, maybe to pick a pocket or two. Only one pocket him go pick, man. That's how the hero bank there. Bob Cosmic said to Lee Dickens, it wasn't Bill Sykes. Lee Dickens said to Bob, the old man was Fagan, laugh out loud. Bob Cosmic said, I know exactly who Fagan was. Lee Dickens give a thumbs up. Bob Cosmic said, Lee Dickens, consider yourself one of the family. Tackle Lemko said, I'm tired of European making definitions up for us, even in the jobs of the pandemics. Lee Dickens said, indeed, and I am not related to Charles. Tackle Lemko said, all kind of theories to consider other theories. Bob Cosmic said, tackle Lemko. Job. I want to give them an uppercut. Tackle Lemko said, as regards planets. Sister D. Ruben said to Black and Proud, they didn't expect anything less than that. As I said, taxpayers are going to trample fast if they make a step when they're giving in the go ahead first. Black and Proud say, some of what he is talking about is true. Orbit is not the only requirement that make it qualified to be a planet. Size is also a factor too. So you can easily differentiate between the different bodies. Sister D said to Lee Dickens, and not just her pocket him they want to pick. Lee Dickens said, read a brief history of time by Stephen Hawkins. Bob Cosmic said to Black and Proud, me done say them thing earlier in the chat. I had said, Jerry, your listeners have it wrong. My little memory is that Pluto is now a dwarf planet, not that it is no longer a planet. That sounds more like it to me. Lee Dickens said to Sister D. True, Bob Cosmic said to Sister D. Ruben. The higher sample, Sister D said to tackle him. I know you and I, brother. So backside, tired feet. Lee Dickens say, Bon Lou, fire. Tackle him, cause Sister D. Ruben, me agree. Me sure say me not the only one I think so. Respect. Sister D. Ruben said to Bob Cosmic, uppercut, then straight knockout. Whole people laughing. Bob Cosmic say, oblique is the word for the shape, yeah man. Oblique. Not only oblique, there's another word, but yes. I think them said something like flattened sphere or something like that. Yes, but little by little, each one teach one another. Thank you very much. We have any more calls there? We have plenty of music to play. And I will get through all of them, much less some of the requests them. So let us now go to we play Holy Moses already, yes we did. We could hear from Taros Riley. A lion paw. Let us hear from Taros Riley.
Can't touch a lion. He's so humble. Never touch a lion. Roaring. I'm walking through this valley of test, and I've never been a week caught in the wilderness. The power of God preserves I, guiding in all I do. So trotting through the heights and the depths, we trample frustration and we conquer stress. The power of God preserves I and guides in all I do. So all the evils that mean me harm can go back where they came from. No demonic works performed shall prosper.
Yeah, man, you know, here with Taros, I tell him, say, go back where them come from. Them, I don't know if them land yet, but go back where you come from. Good morning. Afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome.
Where are you going, Bongo, man?
Fine, thank you. Where are you going?
The prince come for up salt.
Come again?
The prince come for up salt.
Who prince?
Come for up salt.
Yeah.
But I work on them up the PNP and the GLP with them, you know.
Yeah, no, that them come from.
The man carry them with them, man, because Putin up there wait for them, you know.
Yeah.
There will be no escape from none.
All right, where you want to discuss?
Very good to be here and give thanks again, yeah?
Yeah, man. Thanks for the call, yes, sir. Back to Taros Riley, Lion Park. Go back where you come from. One next call? All right, next one. Good afternoon.
Wagwan, Mr. Small.
Welcome, Wagwan.
Good while, no, me not talk to you, Mr. Small.
So, Paul Well
this.
this.
Right.
Paul Well.
Yeah, man.
Wagwan.
Yeah, just come out there farm, you know?
Yes, man.
Yeah, Mr. Small, they take care of the farm as usual, you know?
Yeah, man.
And the farmer bring home to a nice result, you know?
Good, good.
Yeah, man. Feel proud, man. And I tell you, Mr. Small, why the coffee gone to 8,500 now, you know, Mr. Small. So we kind of get on more easier now, you know?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, man, the enzyme and meat a little bit better now, you know?
All right.
Yeah, and the company that name Coffee Trade has been giving me some manure for the farm, too.
Oh, yes. Local manure?
Yeah, man, the chicken manure, the right one for the farm, man.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have to give Richard Sharp a special big up on that, you know?
Richard Sharp.
Get Richard Sharp.
Okay.
Yeah, man, I tell them, Mr. Small, the best man in the industry right now, man, he must spin a good wheel for the farmer, them.
Okay.
Yeah, things are really 100, you know, Mr. Small, but trust me, we can go and live as long as we put on a strong foot, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we can go and live on
By the way, better. You have any pride that last night going up in the coffee country?
Yeah, man, you always got to find the crowd, this and the crowd, that Mr. Small. I can't get up on everything, you know, but I mean, it's not all that bad, you know, because you know, all that bad, we always try to nip it in the bud as quick as possible and make it get out of hand, you know?
Yeah, how you nip it?
Yeah, we as farmers always group up on time to time and keep a little meat, you know, by ourselves and figure out how to caught it.
Yeah.
And find ways to nip it in the bud. So
sometimes you have to give forgetting on Mr. Small. So sometimes you know, so you have to call 2 young youth and give them a couple of the sucker them to go plant to and help them plant it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and make them take them off of the put them on a detour and make them find out say yeah the same person with them a trouble them can have the same thing too.
Yes.
And you know go on like you too better on them when things are going, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know so that build up a kind of envy if you go on like you too better off than people when you are reap a reward, you know?
Yes, man.
Yeah, so you have to know so you're try to be on a level play field at all time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure so you're cooking a one pot where food can share, everybody get a little taste, you know?
True.
Yeah, no going like your pot is better off than everybody cause you know so that cost the most pretty last me more time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, when you are going like the pot where you're cooking a better for everybody else, you know?
Know that?
Yeah, but we give thanks Mr. Small.
Yeah. Good to hear from you, man. You gone? Have any more call? Alright, we want to hear our next piece of music. Good afternoon and welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Welcome.
Yeah, I called you earlier about the car key thing. See?
About what?
The car key suit and them.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I was listening about the planet Pluto. It's a dwarf planet. A dwarf planet.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, it's a dwarf planet and it's located into an ice belt.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's located into an ice belt. Well, Google it up and read up on it. And it's just about the half the size of the United States, the width of the United States.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, anyway, one more thing I called to suggest to you.
Yeah.
And to the listeners of Jamaica and whoever all over the world is listening.
Yeah.
In the 1920s, when they had the Windrush thing, like people from the Caribbean going up.
No, it's 1940s, 40s to 50s.
Well, yeah. Anyway, in those times, people were leaving the Caribbean without documents. No.
Yeah, they didn't have to have all this.
Probably not even a birth certificate.
Yeah, go ahead.
Probably just a name and piece of paper. And now it's 2022, Mr. Smalls, and even before that, if you should see how they use the Caribbean people, and I would say Jamaican, come here, Jamaica. They took these people up there to work for them, to build their railway.
When you say up, why you call it up?
Up there in the United Kingdom.
Why you call it up?
That's word speaking, Mr. Small.
No, it's not really up, you know. Or they're drawn on.
Well, we would say across then, across
yeah,
to the United Kingdom. Yeah. And these people from the Caribbean, Jamaica, Trinidad, Barbados, and all over the Caribbean, go up there and work so hard for these people to build their railway, their highways, fight for them as pilots and ground troops, also soldiers on the ground.
Yeah.
And if you should check it out deeply, Mr. Small, these 95% of these people that went there in the parties didn't have any documents, probably not even a passport.
Yes.
And now English people are sending back now Caribbean people to their country with passport, deporting them back with even documents.
Mm-hmm.
So when we look on them thing there, you know, when they use and abuse you know, and you have the documents up there, they even deport you back to your country after them use it.
Yeah.
I think the first black man that fly plane for them was a Jamaican, you know, or a Caribbean person, you know, a fighter jet, you know.
Yeah.
They call them a split fire. They build them in Southampton.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And once I was in England, I went down to Southampton. I used to stop down there back and forth from London to Southampton. And I went to a party down there in Southampton beside the seashore. And you know that shore were the spot where them let off the, what would I say, the slaves? Or the Windrush people them from the Caribbean. And I think the ship is still there parked up. Right, and that. Yeah, so when we look at it, Mr. Smalls, see how they use the people, them, and then now you have the documents up there, and I'm going to send you back home. Yeah? So, it's a double standard thing that reaches us, you know.
All right, next time you call me, I will discuss some plans now.
Some plans?
Yeah.
Well, you see me, you know, Mr. Small, I'm an individual, which we can't go into people's mind and in a people's brain and tell them what to do.
I never ask you about telling people what to do.
Yeah. What plans are you talking about?
If you're telling me about Windrush and all that went place, all that took place and all that kind of thing, okay, I'm just talking about what happened 70 years ago and bemoaning what happened 70 and 60 years ago and expect to escape out of those traps, you know, by just talking and recollecting, you know.
Yeah. But give you a little run them again, Mr. Paul. The other day I went to court, you know. It was a petty court. And
a petty court?
Yeah, like a little petty.
Like a slip on a petticoat and a garment, what do you mean petticoat?
That's what I think. That's what they call it.
All right, you went to court and what happened?
And see how the court system set up in Jamaica still, after so many years from call it so-called independence. And I went to court, Mr. Smalls, and I'm into a jacket. It's a jacket with a zip at the front of it.
No, tell me the problem. What was the problem?
The problem was I was properly dressed.
No, tell me what the problem was. What they told you was the problem.
I didn't properly attire.
Because of what?
I didn't push in my jacket.
Push in your jacket?
Yeah, I don't know what jacket can push
what
in.
What you had under the jacket?
Well, I have on a marina.
What the jacket make out of?
It's one of them Versace jacket.
One of them what?
Like Versace jacket.
Oh, you mean like it's a shirt of them called jacket? Shirt jack.
Yeah, but it have a zip at the front. That zip come right to your neck, under your throat, that's all. And
all right. Yes, I understand. All the while I get no problem with them thing there.
Yeah, and when we look at the court, you know, Mr. Smalls, and I tell you that you're not properly dressed, you know.
Yes, I know. All right, here we go. Call me next time earlier when we have some more time. Can discuss because
all right, sir.
At this time,
I want a little issues, you know.
Yeah, man. So that is because the time short. Why I have to tell us to call me next time. So.
All right.
Give me a little time now for just play 2 pieces of music and you call early in the program. But thanks for the 2 calls you make today.
You know, sir, Haslam talk to you, know, Mr.
Oh?
Haslam.
Haslam, table tennis player.
Yeah, man. All
right, call me early next time. Here, sir?
All right, Mr. Smalls.
Thank you very much. Glad him tell me that too. Yes, we don't have no more call. All right, one more quickly. Next one. Good afternoon, welcome.
Mr. Small.
Welcome.
Yeah, they have black khakis and they have blue and they have brown and all of that. The name khakis is really a name brand. It's not a color.
Is that a name brand from where?
Like you have your box. You see
no, hold on. Is that name brand from where?
I don't know from where, but that's what it is, because I had a black one and a blue one before.
No, who told you that is a name brand?
And that's what it said on it. It said...
No, hold on. Who told you that is a name brand?
That's the name that it was on it.
What name was on it?
Khaki.
And what year you bought that clothes?
About 88.
That was 1888 or 1788?
1888. 1988.
Oh, 1988. No, but the name khaki in circulation a couple hundred years before that.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm just telling you, maybe we as Jamaicans are the only ones that call the color that.
No, man, it is coming from India. Coming from India a long time ago.
Okay. All right. Well, I was just telling you about my experience with the whole thing.
Yeah, some of the words that are used long time, some people take it and brand it as a name, use it as a name.
Yes. Yeah. One other thing, Mr. Small, the sun I heard you say that the sun, like when pull things, the sun pushes it. The sun doesn't pull, it pushes.
Push.
Like,
What the sun push?
I was telling,
What the sun push?
like, it pushes.
What it push?
All right, like when the rain fall on the ground,
Yeah.
the sun pushes the water, and because the sun is pushing
Push the water from
to
where?
go-
Where the sun push the water from?
I'm going to tell you right now, if you just let me tell you. While the sun pushes the water, the earth doesn't just take it up like that. So the water vaporizes and floats back up into the air. After the sun goes in into the evening, and the moon comes out, because the water is not being pushed anymore into the earth, and the vapor, what has vaporized will fall back.
All right. When the
And
sun,
that's
when the
you wake
sun,
up in the
when the
morning,
sun,
you'll
when the
find
sun.
that
All
on
right.
the car there is
Right.
mildew.
Right. When the sun go in the evening, where it going into?
And going to another country.
The sun go into another country different from where? Where it was today in the day?
Well, right now it's here and it's other places. But like if in America, it's
Yes,
in
okay.
America right
All right.
now.
So when the
and
moon
it's
come
here,
out,
it's
when the moon
Cuba,
come out,
it's Miami, you know.
yes, yes. When the moon come
but
out,
later in the evening now,
no,
it's
yeah, hear me.
going
You have to
into
go call me
Africa.
tomorrow. You have to go call me tomorrow early. Don't wait until so late, because if you wait
I
till
was
so,
calling and your thing keeps saying it's full, mailbox.
yeah,
full.
but it's full and the truth full. You couldn't go in there, so you have to come early when it's empty. You know, you have to set up feet. You have to set up feet, you know. You know,
Yeah,
set
but you
up.
understand what I just said to you, though?
Yes, I understand, but I'm not going to have the full understanding today.
All right, I'll
Yeah.
call you some other time.
All right, yes. We have a next call? All right, good. No, I don't think we're going to absorb that right now. I don't think so. All right, thank you very much. You can't go on which part the sun don't shine. So we're going to play 2 pieces of music, you know. And what do we have? I think we have some more live chatting, but I'm not sure if we're going to go back to it. All right. Just to make sure, we're going to play Crazy Ballad. Because it's about now the Crazy Ballad, Alanya, you know. So we could play Crazy Ballad. That's the grandson of Queen. By Bob Marley. Let's go. Crazy Ballad. All right. Anyway, the numbers. No, I don't think we have enough time. Can't take any more number. Don't think we have enough time. Can't take any more number. We have Upton Lewis. Which one we have first? Ballad, Crazy Ballad, or Upton Lewis? We have Crazy Ballad now. Let's go.
Them crazy, we gonna chase those crazy ballets out of town. Chase those crazy ballets out of a town. I and I build the cabin. I and I plant the corn. Didn't my people before me slave for this country? Now you look me with that scorn. Then you heat up all my corn. We gonna chase those crazy. Chase them crazy. Chase those crazy ballets out of town. Still a little bit, step, stop, step, till you don't stop, to let up and get it. Start a little, tip, start let up, stop, still a little. Build your penitentiaries. We build your schools. Brainwash education to make us the fools. Hatred you reward for our love. Telling us of your God above. We gonna chase those crazy. Chase those crazy bumpers. Chase those crazy bullets out of a yam.
chase those crazy, chase those crazy bumpers, chase those crazy bullets out of a yam. Here comes the con man, coming with his con plan. We won't take no pride.
Welcome.
We've got to stay alive.
Long time, girl, me never see you. Come let me hold your hand. It is a long time, girl, me never see you. Come let me hold your hand. We'll head jump down, sit down for tree top, pick up the blossom. Let me hold your hand, girl. Let me hold your hand. All right, Mr. Music, wait on there a little. Aye. Now you see, that is the Jamaican welcome song. Come let me hold your hand. Now, you have to welcome me, I welcome you. So...
Yes, man, another music I want at all, because when I say no welcome for them at all. Now I say no welcome for them at all. But I think we have Upton Lewis here. We have Upton Lewis. Where name is... We're dep on them. We're dep on them. So anyway, here we are on the 22nd of March. Tomorrow is the birthday, 80th anniversary of the birth of Walter Rodney. And we're going to see what really are going out the road. Do we have Upton Lewis? All right, Upton Lewis. We're dep on them.
I'm gonna drive them with the raw Lord. Let them understand that I am the best by any test. Lord, I dep on them. Oh yes, Lord, I dep on them.